Join us for the biggest party of the summer or stream us live on YouTube and Facebook at AM 570 LA Sports. Now, here they are.
10 years,
$10,000.
Petros Papadakis and Matt Money Smith.
Solo voy con mi pena. Mi condena.
Find the journey's end in every step.
La ley, perdido en el corazón.
Gong it out, Vic. There we go. Petros and Money, AM 570 LA Sports, live everywhere on the iHeart radio app. And what a special 3-hour broadcast we have for you today, live on location at the Vans headquarters in Costa Mesa, right off the 405 at Harbor Boulevard. The address 1588 South Coast Drive. We will be here until 6 p.m. And PA, I am watching a collection of beautiful individuals, men, women, boys, girls,
babies,
newborns, toddlers.
We got it all.
Professionals consuming canes and tacos and Monster water and sodas and Brewery X beer. And there is plenty more for all who are en route right now. We would love to see you over the course of these 3 hours, Pete, because we have got a wide open space to entertain.
Wide open spaces and open eyes and hearts. Thank you for being here, everybody. We are at the Vans headquarters. I believe it's easy to get in and park. Is that?
Ample parking.
All right.
Plenty of parking.
The overall vibe is that it's easy to get in and park. Everybody gets something upon entry. There's bags. The shoes are going to the first 75, and not all of those people are going to show up. I have on good authority, and we're going to auction off the new Petros and Money Vans. I believe the 7th edition of the shoes that they've made for our show, the great Steve Van Doren. Like Matt said, we got canes, we got Chef Merito tacos, we've got ice cream, we've got Hoffy hot dogs, and we've got the Superpower Posse in the house. Mark Sanchez is going to be here in just a moment. But Matt, I do feel as if the star of the show,
it's already been determined.
Other than you and your Voltron shirt,
it has already been determined.
And this was, when the week started, we were very, very concerned about one thing: musical entertainment, because this is the end of the year.
We love live music.
And let's be honest, our DJ Drew, he's a great guy.
But he's a terrible DJ.
He sucks.
He's a terrible DJ.
You know, he was in charge of the music when I came in, and we love reggae music here, but we don't want to hear No Woman, No Cry. Do I look like an 18-year-old girl in the 80s with a cabriolet? No. So we're very pleased to have this band. This band is a godsend to us, and I don't know if they're going to stand up here all 3 hours in the heat and bang it out, Matt, but my God, what a wonderful, wonderful windfall.
Fast Times plays. Round of applause for Fast Times. They play the Whiskey right there on the Sunset Strip every single Monday. It is the longest continuous residency in the history of the Whiskey A Go-Go. That's a pretty freaking big deal. You got to be good to be able to pull that off. It's been over 3 years. They're playing the Canyon on Saturday, a week from Saturday. Next Saturday, check them out on Instagram. They do private parties, and I think you will learn in a hurry that if you have one coming up, this would be an incredible booking. They book up fast and way in advance, so make sure you come up and connect with Johnny or somebody from the band and see if you can square that away. But go see them if you're up in Hollywood at the Sunset Strip at the Whiskey. They're going to be playing, but P, they set the tone. I assumed it was just a sound check.
Right.
And that they were going to just roll through like, I don't know, maybe a verse and a chorus of a little bit of Billy Idol, and then next thing you know, they're playing the whole song, and our intro is rolling, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be incredibly awkward. We're going to have to say, hey, guys, we're about to start, maybe. And what do? They hit the freaking post.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as Bob Schmidt's voice starts rolling with Petros and Money, they fade it out, they point to us, and we're here ready to go. So if that's the type of professionalism we have in store for us,
I don't feel deserving of it.
No, we don't.
But we're also not deserving of this wonderful setting. The other star of our show, our bosses, and our boss's boss is here. I mean, my man.
I wish I didn't know that.
I mean, we got...
My employment's been in the balance for quite some time now.
The real star of the show also is this setting, and Dave Weiss, who is our promotions guy, who sets this up. I mean, look, most of the stuff we do is at a restaurant, to where if you want a shot of Goldschlager, all you got to do is get up
and who
say,
doesn't?
Hey, barkeep, give me a shot of Goldschlager. Take me back to 1998. And you get it. This is not, as you can see, a bar. But Dave Weiss has set all of this stuff up. We have beer, hot dogs, tacos, chicken, ice cream, everything anybody could ever want. And we've set it up just for the Petros and Money community.
Ample seating. You want to sit in the sun up front.
It's nice.
In what we would call the loge, great. You want to sit in the amphitheater, in the bleachers, or the lawn section of the venue,
yeah.
Great. We got that set up with some tents.
Some people are lizard-like, like the old. You know, those of you, and I know Don Martin and Legret know this, if you'd ever visited the great Vin Scully's press box, which Matt and I did, and got to interview him shortly before his retirement, days before his retirement. You know, Vin was old, and he kept it like 98 degrees in there. It was hot.
In the shade.
You know, I mean, it was hot. And he's like, hey, you like it like this? I see you sweating, buddy. You know, I mean, he really liked it hot. So, you know, maybe those of you that want to sit in the sun and bake.
The old?
Can remember Vin Scully. The old and the lizardy young. Whoever you are, come on down. Now, I believe the show, Matt, we're going to do a little intro here. Then we'll talk to Mark Sanchez.
He's right here to the right.
The great Mark Sanchez from Fox Sports, a hero.
He cuts a striking figure.
He sure does.
He really does.
Hey, newlywed ladies, back off. You're not going back to the beach house tonight.
Mark will join us in the next segment.
And we are also going to have Sweet James in the house.
Is that right?
Both Orange
Confirmed?
County. Is that confirmed? Yes. Both Orange County luminaries. We have our awesome band, but Matt, the giveaway.
That's the key to today. This is, without question, bar none, as we can, and please, we appreciate your patience as we set the show up and set the stage, pardon the pun to some degree, for what is ahead of us over these next 2 hours and about 40 minutes.
And spoiler alert, the other 3 hours of the show is also just us talking.
That's exactly right. So when you sit in the sun and you're cooking, you lizard people know you're going to be staring at us talking. But
land of the lost.
This is the greatest giveaway show we have ever had. I believe our radio station has ever had. Perhaps any radio station has ever had. It is Oprah-esque in which, in the number of prizes we're giving away. Number one, the grand prize. The final prize, we'll start there, 10 grand cash. Someone's walking out of here. Well, we're not going to give you 10 grand cash because you'd probably get jumped in the parking lot.
That's a bag of shells to Sanchez. That's like a preseason game, brother.
$10,000 is what the grand prize is. One of you will get out of here with that. One of you will get out with a trip to Hawaii, to the Pipe Masters with Vans on the North Shore a little bit later this year, along with a year's worth of Vans. That's one new pair every single month, 12 pairs total. One of you will get out of here with a Rock and Brews gift card that gets you free food for a year. Yeah, 1 year. You get free food at Rock and Brews. Chef Merito, I saw a bunch of people walking around with their tacos. They are giving away a taco party for 50. They're going to bring you a brand new grill, and they're going to show up with a private executive chef to make sure
taco party.
You get the great tacos. We're giving away our Dodger suite for 10 of you, including 2 parking passes. We're giving away Dodger dugout tickets, those fancy blue seats and preferred parking. A 2-night stay at MGM Resorts, one of the properties there in Las Vegas, on $100 in amenities, a gas card, and tickets to the iHeart Radio Festival in Las Vegas. A Disneyland private party.
You see?
Look at this. And I still got more.
Yeah, it's become like Ben Stein and Ferris Bueller. That's how many prizes there are to give away. It's an embarrassment of prizes.
I didn't even mention the 65-inch TV from Westinghouse and the 57-second shopping spree to the Dodgers clubhouse store in Los Angeles. All of those things will be given away today to somebody that is here, maybe not right now, but between now and 6 p.m. Exactly.
And I would like to add, because it would not be the final Petros and Money event of the summer without available erotic literature. Yes, this is from my own library. In fact, There is a stamp on the first page that says, from the library of Petros Papadakis.
Very nice.
It says, drinking, smoking, and screwing. Good riders on good times. Now, I don't want to say I was let down by the listeners with a lack of erotic literature to give away, but I was. So I've dug into my own library, and this will be given away at some point to the randiest of listeners. And perhaps a little bit later in the show, we will have a live reading. But first, Matt, we have made it, Ronnie, to the end of our biggest event of the year, the event of the season. A listener described it as the sports talk radio event of the century.
Great sports talk.
We have many patrons and sponsors to thank, but the true person deserving of thanks is you, the listener, and the community of great sports talk.
That's the truth.
People that come places, that watch us perform an AM radio show. Yes, not only an AM radio show.
Unbelievable.
A local AM radio show.
Well, you got a TV, buddy?
But it's on AM. It's who we are. A little musical accompaniment, Ronnie, if you will. And to be here under the protective wing of the great brand of Vans and our father of California life, Steve Van Doren, who is currently in Great Britain.
All right, Hamilton.
But of course, still a legendary proprietor of great sports talk. He is
Great sports talk.
a river to his people, Matt.
He is
And that river right now is the Thames.
our dear friend.
We will sojourn on without Steve. And like the Bachelorette, we have had a long journey this summer, have we not? Think of yourself in June. Look in the mirror.
That's right, Doren.
Do you even recognize yourself? What a summer. Starting in Irvine at the Hangar 24, Matt and I were faced with the opposite of Fast Times. The evil cover band Metalachi. They were insolent, uncooperative, insubordinate, and churlish toward the cause of great sports talk.
That's the truth.
I wish it weren't.
But we persevered, and we had a great show. Mayor Farrah Khan did not show up, the mayor of Irvine, but a fireman guy did.
2 names, by the way. Farrah Khan. True story.
I mean, we're pretty Irvine adjacent. If Farrah Khan wants to come out,
We'd take her.
we'll let her stump. Then, Matt, we returned to Brewery X, where the show is said to have been derailed by the succulent Sipper, a cactus cooler hard seltzer. But we also persevered there with the mad dog Chris Russo on the telephone. And that worked out okay.
On the telephone?
Worked out great.
We then hit El Segundo after a month of hardcore promotion.
It's just hard.
Mick Cronin was a huge star and beloved by all.
How do you know that?
It just kind of felt that way.
Just ask the questions.
And the Little League team for El Segundo has made the Little League World Series.
Coincidence? I think not.
No. Did they wear the L, though, yesterday? Did they wear the L from Great Lakes? God, did you see how Nordic and fat and Swedish the Great Lakes kids look? My God.
That's not the original.
Then we had Jeannie Buss at Tarantula Hill and Thousand Oaks, Don McClain, the 805.
I apologize to Laker fans.
That show survived a balloon knifing
Youth baseball, barbecues, and golf.
and feedback that we can only blame on Bert Weiner.
I think that's fair.
And that has led us to the here and now. We have a fabulous live band, Fast Times, booked them for a private event, and so many prizes. So many prizes, it's going to take Matt and I a whole hour, the final hour of the show, to give them all away. Will it be interesting to listen to for people outside of our show?
Don't care. Don't care.
Not mine.
If you are not,
It couldn't be anything else.
if you are not here, you can enjoy it on the stream, on YouTube or Facebook. We're going to talk to Sanchito in the very next segment. Again, we can talk on the radio all we want, but nothing works unless people show up and have a great time. So thank you so much, everybody, for being part of the community and enjoying the show.
Hit the QR codes. hit the QR code, sign up to be a finalist, win the great prizes, and make sure you're eligible to win the 10 grand, the TV, the 57-second shopping spree. All of that will be given away today, but we got to make sure you sign up. So find those QR codes, snap the photos, and make sure you're entered, because the last hour of the show is going to be awfully wild, entertaining, as a lot of people are going to get out of here with some pretty darn good prizes.
And I don't have to give away a truck. So I've given away the truck for 9 years, so Matt is going to give away the $10,000, and I'm going to sit here and drink the Petros and Money blonde ale.
No, I'm the one that gets drunk at the end of the show, and you give out the truck.
9 years that I've had to give away a truck and freak out. One guy didn't turn the key, tried to sue us.
That's a true story.
So Matt is going to give away the $10,000. Together, we'll give away all the other stuff and have a fabulous time today. Mark Sanchez is standing by.
But standing by, before Mark Sanchez stands by, let's give it up for Fast Times. Yeah. Here we go. And we'll be back as we continue our live Petros and Money show at the Vans headquarters until 6 p.m. on AM 570 LA Sports.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my light. Oh, I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night.
My team and I will take it from here. Call the attorneys at Sweet James, 800-9-million.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Pete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeart Radio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeart Radio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmar is so fast and easy, I will recommend them to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Longmar help you out.
1-800-LONEMART.
Hey, Dodger fans, you can stream the game anywhere you are on the iHeart Radio app.
I'm listening.
Tell your smart speaker, play AM 570 LA Sports on iHeart Radio.
The home of the Dodgers. PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to your backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube.
It's the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to a town near...
best way for me to do fish on the grill is to just make sure that your grill is nice and oiled down and clean. You also want to have medium heat. Just put your skewers down. So from here, I always like to use the Chef Marito seasonings. Flavors that Chef Marito seasoning gives just pop. You know, I'll have you plate this one.
Oh, all right, let's give this a try.
Oh, not over seasoned, not under seasoned. You taste the fish, you taste the freshness. Oh. It's light. I gotta have more. I'm gonna get in here too.
So if you're hurt in an accident, call Sweet James, 800-9-million.
This is Sweet James. I'm on my way.
Just keep it moving. Just keep it moving.
Whoa, you ran all the way over here for me?
Of course. My team and I will take it from here. Call the attorneys at Sweet James, 800-9-million.
what happened in the early days is the Van shoe started off in 1966, classic, authentic. They call it Style 44.
We got a lot of cousins. So we have a group chat on Wednesdays that we check in every hump day. And they're all listening on the radio, so shout out to them.
Yeah, the Primos y Primas! Yeah!
And Fast Times, be careful in the front row, you get your face melted off.
Yeah, it's pretty kick-ass.
I loved it.
Now, you just came back from Jets camp.
Correct.
That is the talk of the town.
Oh, yeah.
Now, it brought me back,
Dodgers baseball is on the air and on your phone. Stream all the games on the iHeart Radio app and get all our exclusive Dodger podcasts as well. Just listen to AM 570 LA Sports every game all season long.
It's the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to your backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube.
It's the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to a town near you. From a secret off-site location, possibly in the Far East, possibly in Whittier. This is Vic the Brick Jacobs on the Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Moving forward is the fact that people get to see him in a normal situation that he's in, calling plays in the huddle, joking around, being a normal human on Hard Knocks. That's the best thing that happened to him right now. And then being in a new place, going from a place where you're the man forever, have your Super Bowl trophy, first ballot Hall of Famer, but then you get the second chance. There's something palpable there that you can really feel and taste and see when you watch him practice. The man's dialed in and he's reinvigorated and not reinvented himself, but he just has this youthful joy to him and giving off so much energy to the team, and that kind of stuff, it's just so contagious. The dude's locked in, and it was really fun to watch. He was, they practiced against the Buccaneers, so it's fun to watch. That's a really good defense, not the fastest defense, but a tough, stout defense. And so, he carved him up now. He looked pretty sharp. Garrett Wilson looked great. Randall Cobb has some juice left in the tank for sure. So it was interesting. I saw Breece Hall, and it was funny. I was Mr. Woody Johnson, Johnson is the owner. Dalvin Cook walks in for the first time. And so they were about to start talking, and I jumped in, being the knucklehead I am, and I said, Mr. Johnson, Dalvin Cook, Mr. Johnson. So he runs the show here, Dalvin. Think like Band-Aids and No Tears shampoo. Yeah, the heaven on earth money, that's my guy here. So enjoy, guys. Good luck this year.
Did Woody like that?
Dude, Woody died. It took him a second, but he died laughing, and Dalvin was like, whoa, like did not expect that. Because I don't know him from Adam, so he eventually laughed at it, but it was kind of like a shock value human thing, and both of them were kind of staring at me like I was Frankenstein.
So I'll spin, I guess, Aaron into this. Played quarterback at Cal. We don't know where they're going to end up. You obviously played at USC. Think about those great Pac-12 battles you had, and just kind of your initial thoughts about some of the rivalries that you really enjoyed, that you were part of, that aren't going to be there anymore.
Well, I think it's obviously to start something new, something different, and obviously you can kind of see this coming down the pipe when as soon as the TV deals kind of got carved out, and then the Pac-12 was kind of sitting on the outside.
No, it blindsided everybody, Mark. Nobody saw this coming. No, it shocked us all.
Classic, authentic.
I feel like the guy at the carnival from last week here said, that's why I don't go on them rides.
Exactly right.
So you know, it's inevitable change that was bound to happen based on the circumstances. But listen, I mean, the positives for USC, go steal some of those big corn-fed linemen from the Midwest, man. Go steal those guys, bring them out here, show them the sunny palm trees and the beach, other than this hurricane apparently coming through. Don't show them that. We don't recruit them this weekend, but we get them out here.
Dodgers baseball is on the air and on your phone. Stream all the games on the iHeart Radio app and get all our exclusive Dodger podcasts as well. Just listen to AM 570 LA Sports every game all season long.
It's the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to your backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube.
It's the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to a town near you. From a secret off-site location, possibly in the Far East, possibly in Whittier. This is Vic the Brick Jacobs on the Petros and Money Summer
does
Tour.
his process really well. He's pretty sharp. And the other thing is the arm talent. You can get away with so much when you have talent like that. That's just dripping out of his ears, man. And when you watch their practice, the guy's running a full sprint to the right, exiting the pocket, right? The pocket collapses and boom, he's out of there. And he rips this thing, and I hate doing the Patrick Mahomes comparison because of so much success for Patrick, and I don't want to put that kind of pressure on Caleb, but the only other person I've seen do some of that stuff is Mahomes. And, I mean, this thing comes out like a judge machine and just jumps out of his hand across the field back the other way. Like everything you were taught as a kid, hey, you can't do that. And this dude does it and puts it in someone's face mask, and there they go off to the races. So his post-snap prowess, I guess you would say, right? As soon as he gets the football, he really comes alive. Some guys are more pre-snap guys, Peyton Manning-ish, right? Tom Brady-ish. Some guys can really get after it after the snap. He's got a little bit of both, but he really thrives when things get hectic. He's just steady and can throw absolute darts, so he's fun to watch.
Nobody is prouder of Mark Sanchez than the Petros and Money Show.
All right, guys.
He was always a great interview, as you can see, but he's become a fabulous broadcaster in a short amount of time, quickly shooting up the ranks at Fox Sports, calling NFL football, and it is a lot of fun to watch you. And you also have your mezcal brand still going strong. Compante. Tell us about the growth of Compante mezcal.
Yeah, I love it. Well, agave spirits are skyrocketing all over the country, especially here in California, but we have a great foothold in New York where we just signed a big deal with Southern Spirits, so that's huge for us.
Liquor magnet.
Let's go, Southern.
I love it.
Take that, Diageo.
We'll see how we do out here in California. Hopefully sign a big deal with them again coming up after they see how we're doing out in New York and give it a little trial run and maybe make some waves out here in California. That'd be ideal.
Yeah,
and we already got a foothold here thanks to you guys
Petros
and broadcasting our
Yeah.
stuff. Listen,
nobody goes
what
mezcal
happened in
like
the early
us.
days
that's exactly right.
I'll tell you who's going to move cases of that mezcal. AM 570 LA Sports. You're home of the Dodgers. Andale is right. What about the broadcasting side of things, Mark? Because you really are fun to watch, and it's an enjoyable. You don't take yourself too seriously. You guys have a laugh, but really good perspective when you're calling a game. Not an easy thing to be an ex-player and walk in and shaking hands with coaches, and now you're trying to relate on a whole different level and impress a bunch of people in a truck who've never played football before. And you know what has that transition been like? Why has it been so fruitful for you?
Well, I think it's a unique situation, to say the least, when you make that crossover to the media in general and then you're in a booth. I think some of my favorite parts of it are you get to stay close. You get to stay close to a lot of the teams and coaches and doctors, and you forget all the people you have, that connective tissue all over the league. And so when you walk into that production meeting before the game, it's hard to get information out of players, right? And you're trying to get information to put on the broadcast to educate the viewer, correct? And have a laugh, as you mentioned, teach them a little football, have them walking away smiling, feeling good about the game, and hopefully learn something they can talk about at work the next day. Well, to do that, you need information. So you got to study, number one. And so that's always been fun as a quarterback. It comes natural to me to watch the tape and get prepared. But when you go into meetings and just ask questions like, hey, what do you think about this other team? What kind of coverages are they running? And you just, for them to confirm, the guys just close off, right? Because they don't want to give away any state secrets. They keep everything close to the vest. They think you're going to go tell the other team or something like that. So you got to go, hey, man, I watched, a couple of these pressures they got on third down, or, man, that red zone package they have with blank. So the guy knows you're invested, right? Or you talk to them about, hey, man, I saw that dip and rip move you pulled last week on that all-pro tackle.
Hey, you're pretty good. Hey, what do you say about being so good there? Yeah.
Give him a little love.
I love you as a player.
Exactly.
Tell me about it.
Exactly. So that's part of the game. And you know how it goes. You've been in that position, Petros, having to talk to these guys that don't want to talk to you on a Friday. They just want to get home. So that's the trick. That's the magic to it.
You ever have it dig the starting quarterback out of Craig Bowl, the head coach of Wyoming?
Yeah. There you go.
You're doing great, Sanchito.
As you were discussing that answer, I'm going to put my hands down here. We often talk during the draft about the quarterbacks that are so unfortunate during the hand measurements. and all of the critiques that come in. You, I believe, have some of the largest measured hands in the history of the combine.
I've never had that problem.
If you could, as someone who obviously played the position at a very high level, couple AFC championship games to your credit, share with us why every year at combine time we start talking about somebody's hands. Like, how did that become a thing?
There ain't nothing else to talk about.
That's all it is.
There you go.
You gotta dissect every little thing. These teams you gotta imagine all these players are invited to this combine and they, go through this 4-day job interview for the biggest job interview of their lives. And you gotta realize the teams are drafting this player and they're spending millions of dollars on this commodity for them. And they just want to make sure it's as proven as possible, so they can try and make a good decision. And we see how many first-round guys either make it or don't make it, so there's no exact science to it. But everything comes up. And is it, the hand size? Is it the 40-yard dash? Is it the vertical jump? I don't know. It's probably a combination of all of it. And those ones are actually really silly. But the bottom line, is the guy about football or not? And is this a guy you want? As crazy as it sounds, like, you're going down on a sinking ship. Like, do you want this guy on the ship with you or not? Bottom line, whether you're picking friends, you're picking a pickleball partner, or you're picking a starting quarterback, I don't care. Like, can this guy get me out of a jam? Can he figure it out? Am I worried about him walking out of the building and getting hit by a bus or something? Like, does he get it? Like, does he understand ball or what? And so I think that's what they're trying to get out of it. But because there's nothing else going on, it's, you got to dissect those things and overanalyze them.
And it's the first thing that happens at the combine.
It just gets
first thing is the measurements.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it just gets silly. But you're like a lab rat in there, you go to MRIs.
Pulling on you, twisting things.
MRI. Oh, you hurt this elbow, huh? Let me check this out. And you're just like, holy smokes, man. Like, you're sore after the first day and you haven't even thrown yet. So it's a heck of an experience.
It's a lot like men without hats. Everybody look at your hands.
We can dance.
Some of you guys, even if you're about ball,
Safety.
you'd have no chance with the small hands. Mark Sanchez has never had that problem.
Wow.
This is
our
song.
machine got sideways because of my tiny
it's
fingers.
My big hands.
It's my tiny fingers.
I'm hitting all the keys.
Exactly.
Mark Sanchez, ladies and gentlemen, he's got to get out.
There we go.
We appreciate Mark from Fox. Follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and of course,
thank you.
Compante Mezcal para la raza. Thank you, Mark, and God bless you, brother. We'll talk to you soon. Mark Sanchez, everybody, and we'll be back with more great sports talk. We're live at the band's headquarters. We got the great band, Fast Times. Matt's Twitter fingers on the, what happened there?
I think our machine has maybe melted something, and the keys are sinking into the machine right now.
Is it that hot?
Yes!
We'll be right back with more great sports talk on AM 570 LA Sports. We got a lot to give away, and we got a lot more to do here at Bank.
You're on personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone who cares.
Bring AM 570
Valley, and if they skated and wore out the left foot because that's where they were tearing up, the tricks that they were doing at the time, they could come in and just buy a left foot, and it would cost them $4.
Dodgers baseball is on the air and on your phone. Stream all the games on the iHeart Radio app and get all our exclusive Dodger podcasts as well. Just listen to AM 570 LA Sports every game, all season long.
It's the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to your backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube.
It's the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to a town near you. From a secret off-site location, possibly in the Far East, possibly in Whittier. This is Vic the Brick Jacobs on the Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Petros and Money fans, I'm feeling you. 10th annual summer tour stop, Vans, world headquarters in Costa Mesa. The party is on, y'all, creating and spawning the haiku for you. Christmas in July, prizes are running amok. in Costa Mesa. The grand prize of $10,000, the whole thing. The temple bell is gonging. Steve Van Dorn, you're a prince, you're a mensch, you are the mighty one. Vans, incredible. Petros and Money Show, y'all. We're coming back to you in Costa Mesa.
AM 570 LA Sports is giving you the chance to a once-in-a-lifetime trip to the 2023 iHeart Music Festival. September 22nd and 23rd in Las Vegas. MGMResorts.com today. Plan your dream Vegas getaway to your favorite MGM Rewards destination. Vegas.
All right, guys, listen up. Now, this is our big one, okay? It's the 10th annual summer tour. All right, Petros and Money, you guys have been knocking it out. All right, I mean, knocking it out. But we got to take it up a level, okay? Because every year, you're getting better or you're getting worse.
You guys think you're so smart. You think you know so much about the Dodgers. You don't know shit.
All right, we don't plateau around here. All right, so ask yourself, what kind of year we going to have? Is year 10? Are we going to be better or are we going to be worse? All right, look yourself in the mirror. You're brushing your teeth in the morning, my man. All right, I want you to look yourself in the eye. Am I getting better? Am I getting worse? All right, what kind of guy you want to be? All right, guys, I love you.
Petros and Money Show is back, live, back with you with a great band. Fast Times, been absolutely brilliant here in the first hour. We had a wonderful conversation with Mark Sanchez, a great broadcaster and friend of the show. Now, I understand that the beer line is a little long, but please be patient in the beer line. You do not need to get upset. There is ice cream to cool you off while you're waiting for the beer line to get a little bit shorter.
People like beer.
They still like beer. What can you say, Matt?
It's the way things work.
And
the beer line's going to be the longest. Please be patient. A huge thank you to our friends at Brewery X. So let's all band together and be patient.
Patience.
As we get our cold brews.
When do we start talking about what we're giving away, Matt? We've done some sports talk, and we're talking about the NFL.
Great sports talk.
And I'm just watching people wring their hands thinking about the trip to Pipeline with Steve Van Doren or something. You know what I mean, Matt?
People are going to be given our final 2 spots to earn one of the 10 finalist positions. Are going to come from the yellow tickets that are being handed out as you enter the facility. So make sure you have those. Keep them handy. We'll probably do the drawing somewhere around 5 o'clock. And then from 5 to 6, we will hand out those 10 prizes. And the $10,000, I've been told, that is now closed. We cannot take any more finalists for the $10,000. However, the trip to Pipeline and the North Shore and the vans for a year, the 57-second shopping spree, the food for a year from Rockin' Brews, all of those things, the Disney private party for 4, the Dodgers suite for 10, all of those great prizes are going to be available between the 5 and 6 o'clock hours. So make sure you hang on to those tickets. Winners must be present. Winners must be present with those yellow tickets. So you're going to have to stick around. You're going to have to be here for the long haul.
And for the 75 people that got the vans, this year's special edition of the vans, God bless you. They're still en route from China, but it's a special
That's a true story.
That's a special IOU. I don't know if Shanghai is where they meant, but there's a special IOU that you'll be getting, and that will convert itself into the new Petros and Money vans. I also want to thank the
What do you have in your hand?
A wonderful listener, a woman.
A woman?
A woman who listened to this show, was inspired by last week's heavy theme of G.I. Jane. And much like my father passes out his CDs, she gave me a DVD.
Do you have a DVD player?
Yes.
Nice. Then you've made a connection.
G.I. Jane, Ridley Scott's G.I. Jane, which I saw with the USC football team in 1998.
You forgot to ask Mark Sanchez if we've seen G.I. Jane.
I did forget that. Mark, if you're listening on the radio on your way over to South Coast Plaza, text me if you've seen G.I. Jane.
And did you see it with the football team?
Or not. It says high-powered Boston Globe, and it also says 2 thumbs up, Siskel and Ebert.
Look at that. And those guys are dead.
They know their stuff, especially when it comes to SEAL training. All right. Also, this is not for sale or to be given away. It is merely a piece for all of us to appreciate the greatness of Demi Moore and G.I. Jane. Secondly, Matt, we will, at this point in the first hour...
Right now?
Well, Matt's been lazy. He's been sitting here listening to Shout and
They did
Tainted
Shout
Love.
and Personal Jesus in the last one. It was our cool new wave set for Fast Times.
Most Swivel Hip Smith over here has been having too good of a time to give anything away. So I will take it under my own responsibility to give away some erotic literature right now. Who's in the mood for some erotic literature? Matt, is there anybody you see?
That gentleman knows how to procreate. He's got 2 children right in front of him.
Come on up here, sir.
He knows his way around
That's
a
right.
bed.
We know for sure that this guy's not a virgin.
He knows how to plant his seed.
There you go, brother. This is drinking, smoking, and screwing. Great writers on Good Times. And this is from the library of Petros Papadakis. Congratulations, sir. There you go.
Round of applause.
That's right, sir.
That's right. Applaud for your dad. Isn't that exciting, kids?
My favorite excerpt in that book is from The Group. It describes an encounter between a buxom woman who doesn't know how buxom she truly is.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, it's fabulous,
That
man.
sounds like, there you go, that's right. Get the young girl there to nestle in your arms and read a couple chapters.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful thing for the whole entire family.
One thing we have not done yet, just to get some housekeeping out of the way, P.
Housekeeping!
You mentioned Sweet James Bergener is going to be here. A huge thank you to him. The summer tour is not possible. We cannot put this together. You can see what kind of production it is without the help of our great partners. One, Sweet James Bergener, as Pete takes his shirt off. How about a round of applause for that? Yeah. Yeah. Two, a huge thank you to Barry from Barry's Tickets. We're giving away a Barry's Golden Ticket to one of those finalists, so thank you to Barry. A lot of times when we're giving away tickets to things like George Lopez at the YouTube Theater, or
right now Barry's walking into Tarantula Hill in Thousand Oaks like, what the hell? Where is everybody?
I thought they said they were going to be here.
You screwed up, Barry.
When we give away Ed Sheeran at the Pantages, things like that, it is courtesy of Barry.
Let me know when we give that one away.
Barry'sTickets.com. A huge thank you to Chef Merito. They provided the tacos today. How about a round of applause for the tacos?
We love the chef.
Chefs and you.
Is the taco line as long as the beer line? Like, how long is the beer line?
Not much.
Oh, shut up. Oh, this long. How long could it possibly be?
Well,
I'll go cutting the line. I'll go cutting the line if somebody really needs a beer.
Our listeners are drunks. They're drunks and alcoholics, and they're on 3-day benders. But we appreciate that about you. Thank you, everybody. A huge thank you to Loan Mart, 800-LOAN-MART, 800-LOAN-MART.com.
Who needs a loan?
Anybody need a loan? 800-LOANMART.com. They'll take care of you. And also to MGM Resorts. Visit MGMResorts.com today to plan your dream Vegas getaway to your favorite MGM Rewards destination. MGM Naked City, not available.
Who wants to go to MGM Naked City with me? Yeah, and the guy with the walking boot. Now, I want to say this. The guy, our listener with the walking boot, who's one of our favorite listeners of all time, he was here last year as a finalist for the truck, and he did not win. And it was terrible, because I thought he was going to shank me for sure that he didn't win. But he's a great guy, and I'm happy to report that he is only down
to one boot.
One boot! I mean, I'm not going to recognize this guy if he shows up with two normal shoes on one of these days. And we have many of the great luminaries and listeners of the Petros and Money Show from yesteryear, the present, and the past. A lot of great people here. My 8th grade teacher, Mr. McKim, is here. Gail McKim. He's got a Petros and Money t-shirt on. Colombian revolutionary Gonzo.
We have not seen him in
here.
quite some time. Ah, damn it.
Colombian, libertarian,
can't see the screen.
Revolutionary bodyguard Gonzo.
The prize hooker is here. That's the prize hooker.
Do not give him your yellow tickets if you leave. He may stake the door and try to convince you to hand over your tickets if you have to leave prematurely. Do not give him your tickets.
One of the many refugees from the Jim Rome fandom of years ago, Silk Bra, is here.
Silk.
Oh, what? You're not? Yeah, you are, Silk. Yeah,
representing our
Israel.
people, Silk. Yeah.
Let's go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu. And the listener union guy's here with one of the tightest perms I've ever seen on a man.
Yeah, he's got a perm.
Oh, since the 80s.
He's got a perm and some activator.
The listener union guy is here, and his perm is so tight.
And one of our favorite, if not our favorite, out-of-town listener. How about a round of applause? He comes out to at least one event every year from Phoenix, Arizona. Maybe it's Scottsdale, maybe it's Mesa. It's somewhere in that area. But our man Melly D is here. Chandler, Arizona, all the way out to come to one of our events. We appreciate you, Melly D.
Yeah, so, and if you're also a luminary,
you're all special.
You're all very special, and I'm looking forward to the rest of you coming up to me, but why didn't you mention me? I met you 5 years ago at the Fountain Valley Claim Jumper. It's like, okay, thank you, everybody for being here. It really is something that warms the cockles of our heart to see all the listeners come together like this. And this is a hell of a setting, and we've been very, very lucky to have a great rock and roll band playing along with us. But Matt, we got 2 more hours of great sports talk. We can't be messing around.
We do. We'll be going until 6 p.m. And again, the 5 o'clock hour will be dedicated to giving away all these fantastic prizes. Next hour, though, we've got your word number. We'll do a little textoso. We'll interact with the people. Sweet James is going to join us. Is he bringing us Puerto Rican beer?
Bad news.
Is he bringing us a Puerto Rican?
I don't know. Maybe the latter.
It could be.
Bad news.
What's our bad news?
Mark Sanchez has taken the Ed Sheeran at the Pantages tickets for himself.
Oh, damn it. Well, He waived his talent fee to come and join us. So he was tested. And how about a round of applause for Fast Times as we go to break? Here we go. They're the absolute best. Go see him at the Whiskey on Mondays. Go see him at the Canyon a week from Saturday and book them for your private party. You can obviously see how freaking incredible they are. We'll be back with your word, your number, your song of the day, and 2 more hours of great sports talk.
Great sports talk.
Yeah. Woo.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah.
Podcast the show on the iHeart Radio app for your smartphone.
It's the summer.
It's a summer.
Reach out, touch faith. Your own personal Jesus. With a rebel yell, she cried more, more.
Sabemos que va a estar picante, pero ojalá y valga la pena y nos enchilemos.
Estoy aquí con Julio Urias. Julio, hoy lo que tenemos es 3 tacos que vamos a probar. I've heard that you love spicy food.
Pues a ver, la verdad me gusta bastante picante, pero pues esperemos que valga la pena, obviamente, el picante.
Today we got Chef Christine that's going to bring us 3 different tacos for us to try and to taste test and see who can handle the hottest taco.
So the first one we have is a carne asada taco.
Sí pica, pero sí se puede aguantar más todavía.
The second taco is a carnitas.
No, sí está picante, pero sí le va muy bien con las carnitas, la verdad.
The last one, that's going to be the spiciest taco. It's our al pastor taco with Chef Marito al pastor marinade, and on top of that is a lava salsa.
Perfecto, vamos a ponerle limón. Está picante. Bueno, pues ya probamos los tacos y la verdad sí estuvo un poquito picante, pero yo pienso que para hacer esto más divertido o más extremo, por así decirlo, tenemos que probar la salsa, pero con una cucharada.
Si te atreves, entonces.
Yo me atrevo, no sé tú, pero tú empiezas.
Yo empiezo, ¿cuál? La más picosa.
La que tú quieras.
Ok, pues esta. Your turn now. Your turn.
Se me acabó el tiempo. Nos vemos.
Well, in 2022, I had a great time going back to the Elks Club in San Pedro, where I'm a member, and it was newly renovated, and it was awesome until they put me in an Aquaman outfit and made me jump into the pool.
Easy. It wins in a rout. A root. Blind guy wins a TV at the slide bar, and it was incredible. And obviously, he's not driving. Nobody happened to drive him, so he was taking public transportation. So I'm standing out front of the slide bar talking to a bunch of people after the tour stop is over, and I get to watch him get onto a bus, obviously, you know, with the cane and the stick and all that, and the TV and everybody's reaction. That's number one. Number two, I think Golden Road, maybe. Golden Road, wildly underrated. Parking was an issue, but when we had the train, it was our first time at the Glendale, Los Feliz area, kind of Golden Road there, and every time the train went by, the entire place, and it was just a very cool communal bonding moment.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeart Radio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeart Radio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Hey, I'm Bobby Miller, and this is Nice Tweets. Okay, so this first tweet, Jokey Locomotive. Still thinking about Bobby Miller's debut fit. He became the league leader in drip before he threw a single pitch. I appreciate that one. I try. This one by Place Holderuni. This guy always looks like he's about to drop the hottest album of the year. I appreciate that. Maybe something like Lil Durk's album or some like Futures. Bueller's Day Off. This outfit is fantastic. Thank you, Walker. Kimmy213. All day I've been trying to figure out who he reminds me of, and it finally hit me. Daddy Yankee. We'll see you this Sunday. Woodrow 258-79247. Hit a single off him in travel ball. Lucky I wasn't out there last night. Let's try it again some other time.
He's on another level. Perfect pitch there, 100 miles an hour, and he got caught looking.
Mash 831. Dang, Bueller's Day Off doppelganger. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe it's a pants. Brandon 07491902. Yeah, just love to see it. 2 former Cards playing pitch and catch again. Big leagues business. L's up. It's nice to finally be able to throw to that guy. At Smoothie_22. Just needs his 2 chains next start. One of my chains actually broke. I got a new one, but that one usually falls off when I try to throw with it. Kayla Shoemaker. The girls are yeeshing. Okay, kind of stealing a little yeesh from Walker. Hey, thanks guys. I appreciate all the love. Hopefully we can see you guys soon.
Does the road wind uphill all the way? Yes, till the very end.
Gong it out, Vic Petros and Money live on location. You just heard the sweet, succulent sounds of Fast Times. They are providing all the music here today at the Vans headquarters, the 5th and final stop of the Petros and Money Summer Tour. They have been exceptional. It has been quite the affair thus far. We are 1 hour into our 3-hour tour. We have plenty of giveaways. We already had Mark Sanchez join us in the last hour. You have already managed to acquire a knife, which means no balloon within 100 feet of us is safe, even though it has not been safe in the sun, much to the chagrin of our boss. You thinking about it? I see you stalking.
Not yet.
I see. Okay.
Not yet.
Put a pin in it.
This is a military issue knife.
Put a pin in it.
Thank you, sir. We're the only show where the listeners bring us knives. I'm like Britney Spears. I'm not supposed to be around knives. But we appreciate everybody here, and we appreciate the great band Fast Times entertaining everybody.
You can book them for your private event. You can go see them at the Whiskey on Mondays, or you can go see them at the Canyon a week from tomorrow.
I often feel this way when we have a good band. I kind of feel like we don't really need to be here, and the band can just play.
Would be much more entertaining.
And we can drink beer and enjoy the show. But alas, that is not the way.
Great sports talk.
Great sports talk.
That is not the way great sports talk works. Great sports talk works in mysterious ways. And
it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
They're not going to be playing that.
I do feel as if you do leave here without something, that you're going to feel like a pretty big loser.
I don't think that's possible.
I mean, we have so much to give.
Yeah, I don't think you can leave without something. Be it a T-shirt. We've seen like Hydro Flasks and nylon bags and Velcro wallets. Steve Van Doren, who unfortunately is not here today, and it is very upsetting to him, but he's the guy that runs Vans, and duty calls. He's in the UK. But he would normally roll out here with all these just goods, T-shirts and hats and wallets, and he made sure to do that. So there's a ton of stuff. It's like we're at a festival. We got the band, we've got the lawn, we've got the VIP seats.
This is my idea for next year, because Matt and I are getting older, and it's always good to go out on top. And I'm thinking like this could be the last Petros and Money tour stop ever. Well, how are we going to do better?
Boo is right.
How are we going to do better? No, hear me out. Hear me out. We'll do like a PMS-a-palooza, like a one-time, and get like 4 bands, do like 8 hours of great sports talk, leave completely
great sports talk,
obliterated, drunk, kidney transplants at the end, and then just let it ride.
And that's what happened to Lollapalooza. It was a traveling affair. Now, one city,
that's right,
one time a year,
one stop,
huge El Cucuy, El Mandrill type of blowout.
I don't think
8 hours straight.
Our bosses would never allow that. They're going to work Matt and I on the hamster wheel of great sports talk until we die.
They haven't tried cocaine.
We're going to die from exposure and heat eventually in one of these different events. So I don't think that's the case. But just food for thought, Kate's. I'm just throwing it out there. That's what Kate's wants. Kate's is over it. Really over it.
Get over it.
You get over it.
And by the way, we just got a text, P.
Yeah, if you're a finalist.
Our man Steve Van Doren is watching online.
Oh, yeah.
So how about a round of applause for our host? He could not be here, but
Hello,
he is watching the stream on YouTube. You can watch it on Facebook as well.
How's
all
the
the way
stream?
Across. How is it? Is it a strong stream?
Is it up?
Or do we have to get our prostate
Because
checked?
I heard that we had a bit of I go to the bathroom 6 times a night like Bert.
Do you get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom?
I heard that was the way the stream was a little early.
Big Dave Cardona's like,
yeah,
I do.
a little bit, Dave. That's
You're
all
right,
right,
Dave. You're okay.
That's all right. You got to shake it.
Exactly right.
Seriously.
You got to smoke that meat.
Everything's okay with the stream? Everything's okay? All right, perfect. The other thing is, if you're one of the 10 finalists, did we make this announcement?
We did not yet.
Okay, if you're one of the 10 finalists for the $10,000, please come over this way.
We have to vet you.
Yeah, we're going to lead you into the alley and
no terrorists allowed.
We're going to lead you into the alley. Kate's is going to shoot them all and take the $10,000 for himself.
Exactly right. We'll never hear from him again.
So if you're one of the finalists, oh, look at you crazy coog.
Oh, look at that. She's a finalist. Get out 10 G's.
Let's go coog.
Damn, hot lady and 10 grand.
Wow.
Oh, another hot lady, 10 grand.
The hot mom. The hot moms are here for Fast Time.
Wait a minute now. I feel like Dave Weiss is running some kind of Pantone 294 scam here.
Oh, come on.
I feel like Dave Weiss might be running some sort of Pantone 294 scam here.
Now, you got to have full cartoon boobs to get that.
That's a fair point. Look at this good-looking guy. He's going to win 10 G's.
Morrissey.
Who wants to go home with him? Yeah.
I do.
Elvez. Hell yeah.
So we have a lot to give away, but we still have a lot of great sports talk and stuff like that.
Great sports talk.
It's female heavy. How about that?
Hey, look,
I thought that Petros and Money Show was a sausage fest, but no, not at all. How about that?
When we started giving away erotic literature.
That's right. It really tilted things.
And G.I. Jane DVDs, we were able to reach out to a whole new demographic. All right, Matt, I thought you'd find this interesting. The word of the day.
his words.
The word of the day.
Today's word of the day.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
Today's word is you have bad taste in music. Now, I'm not talking to you unless I am. And you know who you are. But this is terrible, but not surprising. Our friend Brett McMurphy, who joined the show not long ago, great college football insider.
Broke a bunch of news surrounding realignment.
He broke more news than Van Damme broke ribs in the freaking Kumite. All right. It is a list of the Pac-12 coaches' favorite musical artists.
Oh, this is going to end badly.
Every single Pac-12 coach's favorite musical artist.
How many Springsteens we got?
One.
Okay, we got one Springsteen. We're all right there.
Arizona's Jed Fish, Morgan Wallen.
Oh, Kate's loves that. Look at the smile on Kate's over there.
Yeah, Richmond, north of Richmond, Kate's.
Yeah, that's kicking Kate's.
Arizona State's Kenny Dillingham. I wish I was making this up.
And this dude is young.
He is young as a big bitch.
Like 30 years old.
I got 2 Arizona State games in my first 4. I'm going to see the Devils. Arizona State's Kenny Dillingham.
Watch out, them Devils.
I wish I was kidding. Brace yourself.
Do I need the timpani?
Yeah.
All right, let's get the timpani.
Yeah, you do.
This guy's Train.
It's Train.
Nobody's favorite band is Train.
Kenny Dillingham, Arizona State's head coach's favorite band is Train.
I'll never forget where I was the first time I heard Meet Virginia.
Oh.
Really changed my life.
And the greatest latte you ever had.
God.
Cal's Justin Wilcox. An old opponent of mine when I played.
He's about our age.
Yeah. A cornerback at Oregon, white, and a white corner in the NFL.
White.
You don't see a lot of those.
White.
Bruce Springsteen.
There we go. Well, you know what? I'll give him the horse. Hey, gotta have one.
Oregon's Dan Lanning.
He is from the South.
Mumford and Sons.
Oh, how about that? You know who likes that? Biggie.
Yeah. Oregon State's Jonathan Smith.
Southern California guy.
Glendora.
Similar age to us.
Eric Church.
Who the hell is that?
Country.
What an a-hole.
Stanford's Troy Taylor.
Oh, Sac State.
Matt Kearney. Kearney?
Matt Kearney?
Kearney? Sounds like country music to me.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's a one-hit wonder.
UCLA's Chip Kelly.
Oh, this should be good.
Mumford and Sons.
What the? How do we have 2 Mumford and Sons? What's wrong with these football coaches?
USC's Lincoln Riley. Shave your head and your balls for Kenny Chesney.
Hey, how about that? Maybe it's a USC thing. Remember, Pete Carroll told us he was going to see Kenny Chesney at the Tacoma Dome.
When Kyle Whittingham has the best taste in music in your conference, you're in trouble. Kyle Whittingham, the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait, oh. I got Washington's.
But his favorite song is Steel Wheels.
Yeah, he loves Steel Wheels Tour. He's got the shirt. Washington's Kalen DeBoer. I like this guy. Journey. Pretty good. Washington State's Jake Dickard. Luke Combs.
What is up with all the country?
These are white guys.
What the hell? Are they all former O-linemen?
Colorado's Deion Sanders.
Oh, here we go.
Favorite musical artist.
Air Supply.
Deion would not answer.
That's not true.
It's a lot of fun. Oh, Coach Prime, huh?
That's not true.
Okay, Deion Sanders would not answer.
No way is right.
But Chip,
no way is right.
But Chip Kelly's in his house.
Oh, Mumford and Sons.
Curled up in the fetal position in the dark, listening to the Cave, freaking out, getting all emotional about T.J. Harden running the ball in 2023. Those are your Pac-12 in the final year of the Pac-12.
And you wonder why Utah wins the Pac-12 every year.
Because he's
coming
coming out.
You wonder why.
Because
he's chicken walking.
Whittingham comes out.
Is chicken walking.
Just starts doing the thing.
Exactly right.
You know, but I thought that was pretty interesting. But I would say top to bottom.
I'd rather have somebody tell me they like Luke Combs than wouldn't answer.
Yeah.
Take your wouldn't answer back to getting your toes amputated, huh?
I'll take Kenny Chesney.
Too soon? Too soon? Hey, he kept the leg. He kept the leg. He lost a couple toes.
Wow.
I think that's okay. I think that's fair game.
I've never seen an audience turn on one of its hosts over Deion Sanders' amputated toes. Who gives a F about Deion Sanders' toes?
Exactly right. He'll be at Florida State next year.
I didn't tell him to take 12 Advil a day. Okay? You take 12 Advil a day, your kidneys are going to blow out and you're not going to have any circulation later in life. Your body keeps the score, Deion.
I heard that.
That's right, Doren.
Your body keeps the score. All right, it's time for the number of the day.
Number of the
All
day.
right, this is normally reserved for Ronnie, and I may be jumping him here.
Oh, Ronnie.
But we have not talked weather on the Petros and Money show.
Well, we had Storm Watch.
And we had Storm Watch.
We had Blizzard Watch.
We had Blizzard Watch, and now we have Tropical Storm Watch for the first time since 1939.
Yeah, we're all going to die.
Exactly right. The last time we had something like this, waves, inches of rain, whatever it may be, 1939, 80 years ago. Do yourself a favor.
We're all going to die.
And I would Google to see before the breakwater in Long Beach, before we had any type of ocean infrastructure to protect us from the volatility of the Pacific. What the hell happened to this community in 1939? You ever see the final scene of Deep Impact when that comet hits the center of the Atlantic?
We're your disaster show of record.
Exactly right. That's what is in store. Could we have 15-foot waves from Hurricane Hillary? Perhaps. Nobody seems to know. They say pay attention to our forecast because they will update hourly.
My son,
hourly.
My son today is 11 years old.
Today?
And no, but he's 11 and he's not adroit at anything really. You know, he's 11, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go down to the beach today and paddle out.
I like it.
I was like, you're gonna do what?
I like it.
Because I'm gonna paddle out with the surfboard here, and I was like, there's a hurricane. Like,
it ain't gonna be here for a while.
He goes, don't worry, Dad. I know how to duck dive. And I'm like, dude, you know, for all day, I've been thinking about the 50-year storm and all that. You know, the Dodger game has been, you got that news, Matt? The
Dodger game has been
canceled.
Yeah, canceled.
Doubleheader tomorrow.
They moved it up to the doubleheader tomorrow. I'm waiting to hear what happens with the Chargers-Saints game. It is currently scheduled for 4 p.m. on Sunday. I would not be surprised if they move that up.
Sideways lightning.
A little bit. Now, I would say this. Let this be a bit of a PSA if you're like Fletcher and you're brave, unlike your father who's afraid of the ocean and refuses to enter the majesty that we have here on our California coast.
I go in the ocean once a year, generally on my birthday, for about 5 seconds. And I take a photo.
Maybe 7.
For as long as it takes to submerge my body and then leave.
If you are like Fletcher and not like his father, and you embrace the ocean as opposed to shun it and look at it with great fear and trepidation.
Well, I've been staring at it my whole life, and it's been eating people my whole life.
I cannot imagine a disaster film level event happening, but I would recommend, and many people will hate me for mentioning this, but the fact that people already know it generally, do yourself a favor. When we have an event like this, especially for people like us, they shun us. They shun us, the white trash, the dregs.
Who? What?
Balboa Peninsula.
What?
Get your ass down to the wedge. Get a nice cup of coffee.
Isn't that only for spongers?
No, I don't want you to go into the water. For God's sakes, you'll die. I mean, you'll die a horrible death. You'll drown. Your lungs will fill with water, and you will die.
Somebody grab me my Mach 7.7. I'll go take it on. Come on, let's
go.
go.
Do yourself a favor, perhaps, and wake up early on Sunday. Get yourself a nice coffee. Make your way down to the Balboa Peninsula and check out the end of that road and the wedge, where waves are expected to be somewhere between 10 and 20 feet. Those foos are psychos. They will paddle out in anything. They will take it on. They will risk life and limb, and you can watch them do it. I would highly recommend making your way down there in the wee hours of the morning before Hurricane Hillary really roughs us up a little bit. Not a bad way to spend a Sunday a.m. if you're not going to church, if you're not the church-going type. Or maybe you do it before church or something like that. Or maybe that is your church.
Eric Church.
Yeah, Eric Church.
All right, please protect yourself from the 50-year storm.
Yes, please.
And right now, Ronnie's
paddle out with Fletcher.
Ronnie's ready for the song of the day.
This is the song of the day.
No Turning Back is our song of the day from a band called Inspired. Because today, the Petros and Money Show is inspired to dive deep into the OC, broadcasting live from the Vans headquarters in the city of Costa Mesa. The final stop on the 10th annual Petros and Money Summer Tour, with plenty of prizes to be had, including some customized PMS vans. And some lucky listener is going to win the grand prize of $10,000. And if you can't be there in person to see everything shake down, you can always watch everything unfold live on the YouTube and Facebook. So gather the family for a summertime afternoon of barbecue and fun at the Vans headquarters in Costa Mesa before Tim Cates gets you that good Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show coming up at 6 o'clock.
Unless Hurricane Hillary shows up early, it'll blow Cates right out of this parking lot, swallow them whole. When we return, we'll continue with great sports talk. It's Petros and Money live at the Vans headquarters. Come see us. We'll be here until 6 p.m. giving away all these great prizes right off the 405 at Harbor Boulevard. And right now, we got ourselves a little bit of Fast Times. They are here all afternoon long. You go check them out every Monday at the Whiskey or a week from Saturday at the Canyon. We love Fast Times. They're going to be with us all the way through the end. So stick around, and if you're not here yet, come on over. Plenty of room. We got beer and food and all the great stuff and prizes. You'll love the food. You'll love the prices and the prizes. More PMS next.
AM 570 LA Sports. We'll be right back.
And I look kind of portly in this. Like, that's not cool, right? Look how paunchy I am.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmar is so fast and easy, I will recommend him to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Longmar help you out.
1-800-LONEMARK. Hey Dodger fans, you can stream the game anywhere you are on the iHeart Radio app.
I'm listening.
Tell your smart speaker, play AM 570 LA Sports on iHeart Radio.
The home of the Dodgers.
Cuban hybrid here. Cuban Mexican. It's like a Cuban sandwich, but better.
What we have here is a pan con lechon sandwich with a marinated pork. We used our Chef Merito Mojo Criollo and our Naranja Agria. Slow roasted that pork for several hours. So I'm really excited for you guys to try the sandwich. Let me know what you think.
Are we digging in? I want to go in. Right. Cheers. Yeah, good job.
This needs to be a special. The bacon, the peppers, it does have some spice to it too. I'd love to have this at Dodger Stadium.
The pork is good. There's a little spice to it. I feel like a little.
Those are the Serrano peppers. Yep.
There's the peppers. Got something a little sweet to it.
Pickled red onions.
The pickled red onions.
This guy over here, wow, dude. You got a good palate, man. Do they call you Flaco? Dude, there you go. The TV show. El Flaco y el Gordo, right here.
El Flaco y el Gordo, right
here.
There you go.
We got
on the
it,
Food Network.
Let's do it.
You guys sell this at the stadium? You need to.
JD approved, so
this is
maybe
like
we'll have to.
This is great stadium food.
Are you going for more?
Yeah. If I didn't like it, I'd probably have one bite, put it down. Like the fact I'm eating it, this is good.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Pete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeart Radio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeart Radio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Hang with us. Petros and Matt Money Smith.
We are here until 6 p.m. Kate's is going to take it from there until 7, so be sure to hang around. A huge thank you to Chef Merito for providing the tacos, to Cane's for providing the chicken, to Brewery X for providing the beer, to Monster for providing the water, and to all of you for showing up. And obviously, P, the most important part of today's final stop of the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour is the gentleman we're going to talk to right now.
Checking in live from London is the man who might as well have hung the flaming sun over our heads today, the mammoth globe of fire that sustains us. It is Steve Van Doren, the great Vans CEO, our dear friend. We're here on his dime. We are here because of his graciousness, and he's a wonderful guy. He's watching the stream on YouTube, and he wanted to check in and show some love. What's cracking, Steve? How's it going? How's it going out there in London? How does it look on the stream?
It's going great. It's going great. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Petros. Hey, I've been listening. By the way, the stream's great. I can't believe I'm in London on the iHeart app, listening and watching you guys, just like you're right around the corner. I apologize for not being here because it was the funnest day of the year, and I had some loyal appointments that I had to be here for. The Skaters of London were reunion. 40 years work, brought Tony Alva out here, but it's been great the last 3 days here. We got another 2 days before I get to come back home again. I guess I get to come into a hurricane, huh?
Yes, you do. Hurricane Hillary.
There'll probably be some cleanup, just some balloon stuff. And
we got a lot of drunks here, Steve.
Yeah, there's maybe a little bit of a hazmat cleanup here at the headquarters, regardless of the hurricane. Is that going to affect your travel at all, Steve?
Hey, I don't know. All I know is I'm going to be on a plane Monday morning. I'm supposed to get in at 1 o'clock Monday. So when's the hurricane hitting? Sunday?
You know what? We'll ring up Hillary and we'll say, hey, how about you put it on pause till Steve Van Doren gets back? All right, we'll let her know. Not okay.
We need the Chargers to play.
Exactly
the
right.
Dodgers to play and Steve to land.
The Dodgers, by the way, are playing a doubleheader tomorrow instead of a game on Sunday to adjust for Hurricane Hillary. I believe the Chargers and Saints are still on schedule. You mentioned it, Steve. I would love to ask. You were kind enough to pass the phone to Tony Alva when we were talking to him the other day. I did not know this. And tell me if I am wrong in the history of Vans, but was it somewhere around the late 70s, 75, 76, that it was in fact Tony Alva and Stacy Peralta that kind of designed the skater version of the Vans shoe that they would all come to love and embrace?
Exactly. What happened was Tony was always wearing like blue Authentics. And he went into our store, found out that, if he just wanted one shoe, we would sell him one shoe because we manufactured our shoes down in Anaheim. So he'd go in one day and he says, I need at that time he was like a 10 and a half. He says, I need my left foot, that I wear out a lot. Why don't you give me a red one? So he just bought a red. So that way he had a right navy and a left red one. And that's why we made the very first shoe, navy blue, red, navy blue, our Style 95, which is called Era today. And the heel label the first time on March 18, 1976 was the first time we used the off the wall and came out with the first skate shoe. And Stacy Peralta and Tony were wearing those shoes right off the bat.
Look at that.
All right. He's on the stream, and we love him. He is the guy providing all of this for us. The space, the 7 versions, thousands and thousands of Petros and Money custom shoes for our listeners.
It's 1 a.m. over there or something.
Yeah, merch for everybody that has been years and years.
Yeah.
The Cane's chicken, the ice cream, the cooperation and the love and the appreciation from a great company and a great man that we all really relate so much with because of our California lives and Vans and what it all means to be together. And so when I say thank you, I want everybody here to say Steve. Yeah. When I say thank you, you guys say Steve, and we'll say goodbye to Steve and let him sleep under the foreboding fog of London. Thank you. Steve. One more time. Thank you.
Steve. There we go.
The great Steve Van Doren.
The best.
We love you, Steve.
Right. Thank you, Steve. You're the best.
Sleep well.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Absolutely.
All right. Bye.
Stay out of the
Great
Tower
afternoon.
of London. Stay out of the Tower.
Oh, you get tortured in there. Although maybe he could snatch up that Greek statue you want, and take it back
That's
here.
at the
That's not at the Tower?
The English London Museum. They stole the Greek statues from the Parthenon.
That's not cool.
It's not cool. In fact, it's a travesty, and it should be. It's honestly, it is a war issue.
Hey.
The Greeks should go to war. We'd lose.
They would lose that war.
But just principle, we should go to war. All right, it's time for the top story of the day.
Top story of the day.
Well, we look around, P. I look out into the audience, and I see a divisional champion shirt here. I see Los Dodgers out there. I see a Dodgers shirt here. I see a Dodgers shirt here.
There's a lot of Dodger representation, but there's also scattered. We got a San Diego State guy. We got
whatever.
The Washington State
I
lady.
see a Charger Justin Herbert right there, an Angel, a
Pat
Fred
Tillman.
Lynn era Angel jersey. Love that. A Pat Tillman.
That guy's got a USC hat.
But a lot of Dodgers is what I'm getting
Yes,
at.
man,
a lot of Dodgers gear. So we would be remiss
we
as
are
the
your
Dodger station. Exactly.
And
if we
Cates
did not
is
address.
going to do Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck.
At 6 p.m. off to the side.
While the band plays.
For a full hour. So I think we'd be remiss if we did not acknowledge a 14-1 August and an 11-game win streak that was extended last night in the most, believe it or not, in the most entertaining of fashions. Because prior to last night, the Dodgers in the month of August on this ridiculous streak had been averaging just under 7 runs per game. That is nearly 3 more than the league average and nearly impossible to overcome in the course of a single game, let alone a series. And yet they've been averaging it this entire month. But last night, But last night, the offense said, I need a breather. I need a rest. Pitching, do you think you can carry us? Can you carry me home? Like that fun song that Kershaw plays when he comes into a game. But I guess he can't anymore, right? Because he doesn't bat anymore, so he can't play his cool, fun song. But last night was a little bit different. Last night we got the throwback. We got 2 older dudes whose past glories were realized for a beautiful 2-hour window on a Thursday evening. We don't get them often. We don't get these often. The Dodgers acquired Lance Lynn about a week before the trade deadline, a player who with the Rangers and the White Sox would finish top 6 in Cy Young voting for 3 consecutive years, 2019 to 2021, including 3rd in 2021, the same year that Corbin Burns, who was his foe last night for the Milwaukee Brewers, won the Cy Young Award in the National League. And last night, it felt, am I wrong? It felt like 2021 all over again, didn't it? It felt like 2
I checked the date.
Titans.
I checked the date on my newspaper, Matt, just to make sure I was still living in 2023, my brother.
As I was reading the food section of my newspaper, I had to check the date on the front. Last night, you don't necessarily need some sort of offensive explosion, even though the saying goes that chicks dig the long ball. But last night, we were treated to what I would describe as something like a World Cup knockout stage. Every possession matters. You're on the edge of your seat. Might this player on second base be advanced to third? Might they come home? It might just take a single run is all we need in order to gain victory. And while the guys behind him weren't doing a damn thing at the plate, P, what we saw last night. I wish your father was here to take off his shirt.
He called me earlier.
I thought about your dad when I was watching the game last night, and here's why. Because we have celebrated Tarzan regularly.
Yeah.
Taco Bell gonna make. No, that's Barkley. That is not Barcuna.
You got to take off. Yeah, you got to.
I'm going to
We might need to hire somebody to hit the buttons. Matt can't.
I am Barcuna. I am the one ruler of all the jungle.
Because here's what we know about Tarzan.
James
right?
Outman?
Here's what I'm saying. Your father gave him the nickname Tarzan. He shows up to games. He takes off his shirt. He pounds his chest behind home plate
once
Outman's
a week, yeah.
in the on-deck circle.
Every homestand.
And it got me thinking. If you were to put Tarzan on a baseball team.
Like the real one?
Like the real one.
Like Greystoke?
Like Greystoke, Lord of the Apes.
He might have more of a proclivity toward cricket, but yeah.
But I'm saying if you put him on the field, I do not think that his prowess would be accentuated with a bat in his hand.
You don't think that Tarzan would thrive at the game of baseball?
I think much like the film Major League, asking the question, you don't think Jesus Christ can hit a curveball? I don't think Tarzan, it's from a movie. I don't think Tarzan would necessarily be adept at trying to take on Corbin Burns at the plate. However, he could use his supreme athleticism and physical gifts.
I don't know, man.
Patrolling the outfield.
I've seen Tarzan do a lot of stuff, right? You know?
Arcuna's blood is the blood of the jaguar.
Here's what I
mean,
would say.
Tarzan plays a game of life or death in the jungle.
I do think
he's not interested in petty games of white men out here in the West.
I'm just saying, if he were dropped in there and you said go after it, I think he'd be better patrolling the field. And what we have now seen from James Outman is a supreme defensive center field.
He's great.
He is patrolling center field like Tarzan would dominate the jungle in a very athletic, I cover a ton of ground way.
He swings from the treetops.
I have the power to destroy my enemies.
He was putting on a show last night with that diving catch to preserve a run after a stolen base.
You
Put
really
a
got
Brewer
into
on
it
second.
last
I
night.
did. I was very excited because it was
Matt
reminiscent.
did not want him to lose that one game in the last 12. You know, you were really.
I was really excited. You know what I did also, by the way? I don't know why I found myself to the Big Johnson website last night.
Oh, you bought a T-shirt?
No, I didn't buy one, but I shopped for some Big Johnson T-shirts. And as I shopped, and I thought about buying them for us, but they would not get here in time for today's live broadcast. You tell me, which of these two? I decided between two that I would purchase for you, and I would buy the other one for me. Which
now,
one would
who
you rather have?
remembers Big Johnson T-shirts?
How many people remember Big Johnson T-shirts? All right, there we go.
They
That's
were
a pretty good
very
collection.
inappropriate. If I wore them to my Lutheran school, they made me turn them inside out.
You'd be expelled.
Well, no, inside out. Mr. McKim would make me turn them. Okay.
Here we go. These were the two I was deciding between.
It's usually a little white guy, and he's got some phallic thing like a baseball bat.
Right.
And a bunch of chicks
the
around
Johnson.
him.
The
and
stick
it's like,
is the Johnson.
Don't you wish you had a big old boots on like this guy? Yeah. And it's
Here we go.
basically
You ready?
Yeah.
Big Johnson's pool hall.
Okay.
Pull out your stick and get felt on your balls.
Right.
That was one.
You know, who doesn't miss the 90s?
Now you tell me if this is the one that I ultimately was going to purchase for you.
Say the pool hall again. That's important.
Big Johnson's pool hall. Pull out your stick and get felt on your balls. However, I thought this would be more appropriate for you.
As opposed to that?
Yes. Big Johnson landscaping.
Okay.
Call us when it's time to trim a little bush.
Yeah! Yeah!
I decided not to purchase. Perhaps for our BJ's tour of Monday night or Thursday night football, we will have to make an appearance with our Big Johnson T-shirt.
We are your giant bush trimming show of record.
Exactly.
And that goes without saying.
Finally, I'd like to wrap with this.
Look at this, man.
I mean, look at this. Look at this right here.
Beautifully manicured.
It's like one giant merkin right in front of us. I would like to finish with this, though, P, because it's appropriate that you were the one that had to wear this.
Oh, the Barnes.
When Austin Barnes...
you wore a few too, man.
I bet I did. I would just say this. And congratulations to Austin Barnes. He was taking a lot of incoming on social media yesterday. He hits the home run that is the only run of the game.
If
they win
only a
1-0.
certain radio host didn't stoke emotions against him in his own hometown.
I would say when the man hits his first home run in 138 at-bats.
That's not why he's there. He's there to receive the ball.
Yeah, receive the ball. I would say maybe don't tell us that Austin Barnes is dragging his D across our heads and things like that. Yes, he had a hell of a night. But
somebody texted me I've never said, I just sit here with this guy and his hot baseball takes.
Hot takes.
I don't care.
That's what moves the needle.
I don't care what's happening. If they lose, I say losers. I hit the panic button. If they win, I go, yo. That's it. It's a simple thing. I never said anything about Austin Barnes. I didn't go into his stats. I didn't know he sucked that bad.
He sucks bad.
I was living in ignorance. And the guy hits a home run last night, and what does everybody turn to? The Textoso. And some guy...
The secret Textoso line. Sold sold out to Mark Christopher Auto Center.
Some guy texted me, and I'm not in great shape at night. Usually I'm screaming at the kids and I'm, lamenting my choices. And some guy texted me, yeah, Matt Barnes just S'd in your mouth, Petros. And I was like, me? He's like, yeah, Petros, you were hating on Matt Barnes. And he just basically defecated in your mouth. And, I'm looking for sympathy. I texted my radio partner, Matt Smith, and our executive producer, Tim Cates. I said, you wouldn't believe what these people said to me. They said I was the one to receive Matt Barnes's ire. And,
true.
Yeah. And what does Matt do? Yeah, you wear it.
You wear it.
Yeah, he S'd in your mouth. How do you like that? So, I don't deserve that. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it.
Your father disagrees with me, by the way.
Whatever. I like calling him Matt Barnes. You shut up.
He is weighed in. Tarzan can do anything with a piece of wood in his hands. So perhaps where Tarzan is stepping into the batter's box, he could take on Corbin Burns.
I'm so concerned with Austin Barnes' I don't even know his name.
Is Bergener coming on next?
Now he's squatting down and relieving himself in my mouth?
No. Is Bergener coming on next?
Because of what you said.
Whatever. The guy was hitting 95.095. Whatever.
You tried to have him sent away.
Let's go Dodgers. That's my nib high football rules. When we return, Sweet James Bergener is here, and he will join us. Will he have Puerto Rican beer, or will he have a Puerto Rican?
I didn't see he didn't have anything.
One of the two.
I thought he rolled up with
He better not come up here empty-handed.
He rolled up with that sales guy.
He better not come here empty-handed.
The sales guy's dressed
Let
up.
him know right now.
California casual. So we'll be right back.
It is a Friday.
With more great sports talk.
Great sports talk.
Live from the Vans headquarters in beautiful Costa Mesa, California.
Get ready.
Clear.
Coming through, guys. Coming through. Coming through, guys. Coming through.
We got Steve Van Doren, host, approaching in his shoe cart. Oh, yeah.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Pete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeart Radio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeart Radio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmar is so fast and easy, I will recommend him to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Longmar help you out.
1-800-LONEMART.
Hey, Dodger fans, you can stream the game anywhere you are on the iHeart Radio app.
I'm listening.
Tell your smart speaker, play AM 570 LA Sports on iHeart Radio.
The home of the Dodgers. PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to your backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube.
It's the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to a town near...
I'm good. I gotta go. The best way for me to do fish on the grill is to just make sure that your grill is nice and oiled down and clean. You also want to have medium heat. Just put your skewers down. So from here, I always like to use the Chef Merito seasonings. Flavors that Chef Merito seasoning gives just pop. You know, I'll have you plate this one. Oh, all right, let's give this a try. Oh, not over seasoned, not under seasoned. You taste the fish, you taste the freshness. Oh. It's light. I gotta have more. I'm gonna get in here too.
So if you're hurt in an accident, call Sweet James, 800-9-million.
This is Sweet James.
I'm on my way.
Just keep it moving. Just keep it moving.
Whoa, you ran all the way over here for me?
Of course. My team and I will take it from here.
Call the attorneys at Sweet James, 800-9-million.
Money Summer Tour. Join us for an all-day party and get all the details on our social at AM 570 LA Sports. Now back to your hosts, Petros Papadakis and Matt Money Smith.
Oh, the Fast Times. God, we love them.
What a band.
Freaking doing Runaway, the keyboard. Nobody does Bon Jovi Runaway except Fast Times. Yeah, we love them. Come on down. We got another hour to go, P. We'll be here until 6 o'clock. We are live at the Vans headquarters. A huge thank you to Steve Van Doren. He's watching on the stream. You can watch on the stream as well at youtube.com.
Go to bed, Steve.
Exactly right. He's over there in the UK, or else he would be here instead. He let us use his beautiful home, and we're trashing it. Sorry, Steve.
We're having a great time, though. Thank you, guys. We know it's hot, but everybody's being a champion. There's kids and families, the old and young, beer, food, great music, and great sports talk. I'm glad that everybody's
great sports talk,
drinking water and taking care of themselves. Don't forget, Fast Times is going to play from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock right here while Kate cowers in the corner like a child in a bomb shelter doing Morongo Casino, Dodgers on deck over there before the big Dodgers-Marlins game tonight. But right now, Matt.
Is he here?
I look out on the horizon.
I don't see him anywhere.
And I worry about the next guest that we have booked and whether or not he's coming up here.
It's the calm before the storm.
Oh, there he is.
Where?
I see him right there.
I don't see. Oh, there he is.
All right, joining us right now.
Oh, God.
Order in the court. It's time for Justice with Sweet James.
The one and only Sweet James Bergener. His beard is dense. You recognize his face from the television commercials.
Oh, and the billboards voted number one.
You know his voice from the Petros and Money Show. If you've ever been in a car accident, a motorcycle accident, if a dog has bitten your what?
Yeah.
Your balls. You got to call Sweet James and let him know what happened so he can hold that insurance company accountable. One listener just vigorously shook my hand, and I think I need Tommy John.
Oh, that guy's going down.
Guess who's getting sued?
That guy's going down. That's where he's going.
That guy. 1-800-9-million is the number. Sweet James is here, and we love him. Sweet James, what's cracking? How are you, bro?
I'm super happy. This is the best event in the last 10 years.
Isn't it, though?
Amazing.
Isn't it, though?
Absolutely amazing.
Can't beat it.
You've been to at least 10 or 15 of these events over the years. I believe this is your first Petros and Money Summer Tour stop this year. Am I right?
Second.
We did make what?
Brewery X.
Brewery X. Oh,
Brewery
yeah, you're
X.
right. Yes, that's right. I forgot the seersucker suit. But you got to admit, Sweet James, as far as Petros and Money events go, this has got to be the coolest looking one ever.
Yes, without question. Without question. And you know what? There is such a great camaraderie among all the listeners and stuff. There's a good family.
Has anybody asked you any legal advice?
Yeah, of course.
What do you usually get, in a setting like this? We had a listener said that some guy plowed into her in her neighborhood on her way down here.
Petros, I'd love to tell you.
car.
I would love to tell you, but attorney-client
I was going to
privilege.
say, she got plowed. No wonder she's glowing.
What happened? You can't say?
Attorney-client privilege. I can't say anything.
But they didn't hire you or anything.
Not saying anything.
A verbal contract.
There you go.
All right.
Verbal contract. I got one for you, Sweet James.
Accidents, dogs.
Hey, so first of all, shout out to Fast Times. We love these guys.
Yeah, they're
kicking
really
ass.
good.
So
being the Whiskey's resident band, is that the
Isn't
coolest?
that unreal?
That's the coolest.
3 years.
Coolest gig in LA.
3 years.
These guys are having a great time.
Every single Monday.
And unlike Metalacci, they were very kind.
F those Metalacci uppers.
Yeah, F those guys.
How about this? Look at Petros' shirt.
That's
so he's got a Fast Time shirt on. It's a parody of KNAC, KNAC, 105.5. Yeah, KNAC. Now,
I don't like it.
KNAC, it no longer exists. Right.
My man, it's confusing our listeners.
Huh?
You might as well put pirate radio on there.
105.5 KNAC, Pure Rock. Pure Rock, KNAC. Yeah. Let's say, I would assume, if somebody still owns the trademark to KNAC, KNAC 105.5 Pure Rock.
If you wanted to hear "And Justice for All," Matt,
come on, man, let's
one
go.
Place you went.
Shortest straw, right there at noon. They don't give an F. Can they sue him for trade? Can they sue Fast Times?
Me?
No, not you. Well, maybe you. You're putting it on.
Yeah, I'm on. I'm on the stream right now.
That station don't even exist anymore. Yeah. Can they sue him for wearing that?
No, freedom of speech and parody laws. They'd be able to go ahead.
Is that right?
Yeah. They'd be able to rock those. Yes.
Wear that, KNAC.
What if?
Yeah, KNAC.
Pirate Radio, 100.3.
Since we're in the world of copyright, what if there's a young up-and-coming, upwardly mobile, Latino personal injury attorney in the crowd, and he starts making billboards around town. Sweet Jaime.
Oh, I like it. Sweet Jaime.
Sweet Jaime, give me a call at 877.
Voted número uno.
Voted número uno, los abogados primero.
Actually, that is.
What?
Unfortunately, it won't be under parody, and it's a little too close.
He can't do it?
No.
He can't be
Really?
Sweet Jaime?
No.
What if he was sweet?
Dulce Jaime.
I was going to say, how about Dulce Jaime?
You know what? That might work.
Yeah.
Good luck, kid. Good luck.
How about Porta Jaime?
What if I'm a drunken Irish personal injury attorney, and I come out as Fragrant Jameson?
Not bad.
Fragrant Jameson. But same motif, same cars crashing.
Yeah, 1-888, 2 million.
Yeah.
Same font, might have a problem. A little bit different font, he'd be okay.
How hard do you look into that kind of stuff? Because there's always people, the Sweet James thing has been wildly successful, and people want to copy it, Sweet James. I see the billboards around town. I see these douchebags.
I know.
It bothers me.
Yeah.
Does it bother you when you see a guy in a suit and a billboard and it's not you? Because it pisses me off.
It's hard. It's hard. Good luck,
hard.
man. Yeah.
It's just hard.
What if I'm a Scot? If I'm a Scot and I'm Pete James.
Oh.
And I got a nice little fire roasting right here with all that sweet Pete.
Pete James.
How about that?
Good luck. That's
all right, fine.
All right. Let me ask you this.
Fine.
Let me ask you
Bridge too far.
If Sweet James is out in the legal world, and I don't know what that's like, because look at me, and you see like one of these other attorneys, I'm not going to name them, but a lot of them, let's just say, like I saw what Larry Parker looked like in person many years ago. And I was like, wow.
He's old, and that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, I was like, that guy looks like a little bitch. And I knew he couldn't handle the stick on his Ferrari. I had to take it back, get an automatic.
Now he's the old man in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They got to help him cut his food.
It's terrible.
He's so old.
If you see one of these guys around town, is it like two NFL quarterbacks, like, hey, brother, or is it like, hey, F that guy? Like when Matt and I see some of these other radio types.
Right? You just punch him right in the chest.
Hey, I say F those guys with other radio types, you guys. But my other guys, I got no beef.
Is it cool? Like
I'm cool.
Do they come up and say, hey, I really like your campaign.
Yeah.
I really like what you're doing, Sweet James.
Yeah.
And what do you say
I got no room for hate in my heart. Got no room for hate.
All right, last thing, James, for me. Last thing for me.
For a guy that has no hate in his heart.
He's got a lot of hate.
He has advertised on the most hateful radio show.
It's oil and water.
For a decade and a half.
I
started here. I love you guys.
Yeah.
And I love the listeners.
And
This
we
is
were
the
never
best show ever.
It's not
exactly
like
right.
It is.
It's not like
started.
It's not
where
like
it started.
We
baby.
didn't turn hateful.
You've never
We've
been
been
hateful.
hateful.
You have not been
It's hateful since the beginning.
Hey, James, just real quick. You see this girl right here?
Which one?
Yeah.
Right here. She's been eyeing me. She's been eyeing me, and she's got that ball at her feet.
The child.
That child has.
Yeah.
I don't like the way she's.
Oh, it's sort of coming your way.
You see what I mean? She's been looking at me,
yeah.
and I know she's gonna come at me.
You're gonna get that ball to the side of the head.
She boots that ball right at me.
Yeah.
And it does something to my eye or my vocal cords or something.
Oh no, the voice of the Bolt's got a big game coming up this weekend.
Do I sue her? Do I sue her dad? Who's
gonna
getting
be? It's
sued?
going to be negligent parental supervision.
I see it in her face.
On Pops there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You're going down.
And now that you've already warned it, now
wait
it's
a
on
minute,
notice.
right?
But the station provided the beach balls. Where's that live?
question.
Oh, where's the supervision comes in first?
That's right.
Oh, that guy's mad now. Yeah,
Now,
you thought you'd
Petros,
have a great time. Now you're gonna get sued.
Is that why you have a knife, Petros, on stage?
I have
to top all these
two knives.
corrections and retractions.
Not one. He's got two.
We got two knives.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Just like two chains, we got two knives. Two knives that I barely know how to handle.
Yeah, I'm
Come
gonna
on up
stand
on the
over here.
stage and let's see what. Double shake. Food check.
We could not do this without this man. This
could not.
party would not happen without this man right here. A round of applause. We are
best.
not
No, thank
here
you.
without him.
Really
That
is.
is a true
You guys are the
story.
best. All
True
of you
story.
guys.
Without Sweet James, we're not here right now. We cannot thank him enough. We love him. It's great to see you.
You guys have to put up with me.
We owe our success to many patrons. Sweet James is among the greatest, and the beard is so dense, and the justice is so real. And for all the love in his heart, we make up for it with dark, dense, thick, bile-like hatred, day in and day out in the world of great sports talk. We love you, Sweet James. You're the best.
I love you guys.
Sweet James, everybody. When I say sweet, you say James. Sweet. Sweet. And what's a
Beautiful,
dog
man.
gonna bite? Your ball!
All right, our 5 o'clock hour, we're giving away a whole mess of prizes, including $10,000. We're going to get our finalists right now in this commercial break. Come back with some more fast times, some great sports talk, and some people whose lives will be changed forever. Next.
Clear.
Yeah, welcome to Vans. Petros and money, yeah.
What happened in the early days is the Vans shoe started off in 1966. The classic, authentic, they called it Style 44, was maybe $4.49. So when Tony's era came around, maybe 8 years later, 74, 5, 6, shoes might have been $8. And Tony and Stacy and Jerry Valdez and Brad Bowman, all these guys would come into our stores up in Santa Monica in the Valley, and if they skated and wore out the left foot because that's where they were tearing up, the tricks that they were doing at the time, they could come in and just buy a left foot, and it would cost them $4.
Dodgers baseball is on the air and on your phone. Stream all the games on the iHeart Radio app and get all our exclusive Dodger podcasts as well. Just listen to AM 570 LA Sports every game all season long.
It's the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to your backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube.
It's the 10th annual PMS Summer Tour.
Coming to a town near you. From a secret off-site location, possibly in the Far East, possibly in Whittier. This is Vic the Brick Jacobs on the Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Petros and Money fans, I'm feeling you. 10th annual summer tour stop, Vans, world headquarters in Costa Mesa. The party is on, y'all, creating and spawning the haiku for you. Christmas in July, prizes are running amok in Costa Mesa. The grand prize of $10,000, the whole thing. The temple bell is gonging. Steve Van Doren, you're a prince, you're a mensch, you are the mighty one. Vans, incredible. Petros and Money show, y'all. We're coming back to you in Costa Mesa.
AM 570 LA Sports is giving you the chance to a once-in-a-lifetime trip to the 2023 iHeart Music Festival. September 22nd and 23rd in Las Vegas. MGMResorts.com today. Plan your dream Vegas getaway to your favorite MGM Rewards destination. Vegas.
All right, guys, listen up. Now, this is our big one, okay? It's the 10th annual summer tour. All right, Petros and Money, you guys have been knocking it out. All right, I mean, knocking it out. But we got to take it up a level, okay? Because every year, you're getting better or you're getting worse.
You guys think you're so smart. You think you know so much about the Dodgers. You don't know shit.
All right, we don't plateau around here. All right, so ask yourself, what kind of year we going to have? Is it year 10? Are we going to be better or are we going to be worse? All right, look yourself in the mirror. You're brushing your teeth in the morning, my man. All right, I want you to look yourself in the eye. Am I getting better? Am I getting worse? All right, what kind of guy you want to be? All right, guys, I love you. $1,000.
Petros Papadakis and Mad Money Smith.
For shame.
That's right, Doren.
Dumbass! Dumbass!
Why?
That's a clown question, bro.
My wife!
I'm a boy.
Every damn night. Every damn night.
Uh-oh.
The end of all of our exploring will be to arrive where we started.
Going it out, Vic, and we miss you and love you, Vic, dearly. It is Petros and Money live everywhere on the iHeart Radio app and today on YouTube.com/AM570LA Sports and Facebook.com/AM570LA Sports. It is the final 40 minutes of the Petros and Money Summer Tour.
It's been unbelievable. So many people to thank, but Steve Van Doren, Dave Weiss, our promotions guy, unbelievable work. This is the best remote we've ever done so far. We got a great band in Fast Times. We've had Mark Sanchez on, Steve Van Doren, Sweet James. Our promotional staff is kicking ass, and the stream is up. And Matt, before we get to the prizes, which I believe will dominate the final hour of Great Sports Talk, we will have the
Great Sports Talk.
The final hour fun fact.
Fun in effect, it's the hour 3.
Fun facts! Fun facts! As a big thank you to our man Steve Van Doren, who provided us this beautiful venue today, a final hour fun fact related to shoes. Did you know, while the platform shoe and a boot with heels was worn in ancient Egypt and in the Persian cavalry, that was functional. The first fashionable heel was worn in the Ancien regime in France between 1500 and the late 1700s.
That's what I thought.
To signify nobility and a high society. Dude, it was not ladies. The high heels were for men.
That's right, man.
As they would tower above those below them with their fancy heels on. It wasn't until they all got their heads lopped off in 1790 with the French Revolution that the ladies started wearing
Well,
them.
you get your head cut off, whether you have high heels on or not. That is going to affect your height. That's the truth.
He's got no more head. He's lost a foot in height.
All right, everybody.
Here we go.
It is time to give things away now. We've all had such a great time and we've shown love to each other. Let's not have the devils of our nature come out now that there are prizes to be had. I don't want to see any swearing or disappointment. It's been a great community event so far.
Yes, it has. So here's my thinking.
Matt has stayed sober enough
I have.
to use his FM prowess. I don't have a truck to give away. Hell, I drove a GMC here. So Matt is going to use his FM sober prowess to get us through all of these prizes.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Tim Cates is over there just really chopping it up.
I see our friend Adam Rank from my days in NFL Fantasy Live, and one of the things in a fantasy auction draft is you get to nominate a player. Each person gets to nominate a player that then goes up for auction, and all the people that participate in your league get to bid on said player. So the way I'm going to do this is each finalist is going to get to decide which prize we are pulling the ticket for. So you get to call out whether it's the trip to Hawaii, with the Vans for the year, the Rock and Brews for a year, the 57-second shopping spree. You call out the prize, and I will pull out the winning ticket. So here we go.
I don't call out the prize. The people.
The people.
Right,
We
okay.
put it in their hands. So here we go. These are our finalists right here. Sir, what prize would you like me to pull the ticket for right now? This will be the what? We're doing the Hawaii trip straight out the gate.
Jeez.
Here we go. Hawaii trip.
That's what happens when you don't have a radio professional do it.
Here we go. The Hawaii trip will go to ticket number. And do we know which one is which? They all still have their tickets? All right, here we go. Ticket number 677-622 is going to Hawaii. He's going to Hawaii! He's going to the Pipe Masters!
It looks like
he's got Vans for a year!
He is well dressed.
That is a match. 677 622. All right, get the hell out of here.
That guy could be at, let me describe him for the listeners. He could be a Petros and Money listener or waiting in line at a Morrissey concert. Love you, sir.
There we go.
Enjoy Hawaii. Bring shorts.
All right, what are we pulling next, Kates? You got to spit it out. All right, the Chef Merito Taco Party for 50, a barbecue grill, and a private chef.
All right.
You keep the barbecue, you got to give the chef back.
Unless they're super hot.
Right? Then maybe, you know what? You fall in love. Here we go.
Everybody likes to have sex with a chef. It's a very popular show.
The taco party with a barbecue grill you get to keep, and the private chef you don't, goes to 677-478. 478. There we go!
Hey!
Taco party, barbecue grill.
Cargo shorts with the win.
Cargo shorts ain't got 50 friends. Here we go.
You'll be able to put your tongs
Come on over here,
and your
sir.
spatula in those cargo shorts.
Come on over here.
With your new grill.
All right, here we go. With the baby.
I'm worried
Which
that
prize
this
would you
baby's
like
going
to
to cook.
success?
We got to give this lady something.
Dodgers
Dodger dugout.
Dodgers dugout, those blue seats. Here we go. Ticket number 677-198. 198. Yo, the Dodger jersey on, dugout seats.
The Dodger Mujer. The
Look
Dodger
at that.
Mujer.
We love it. Beautiful.
Yeah, Dodger Mujer.
All right, next up, pick the prize. Pick the prize. What are we pulling for now? What do we got left?
She's going to pick it.
Dodger Suite. A suite for 10. You get to invite your 9 favorite friends if you win this. Here we go.
And I got to say, love the female listeners.
Right? The best.
Feeling good about myself.
677-397.
Yeah!
Yeah! You're going to a Dodger suite with 9 people. Look at that.
White guy in the house. This guy is white.
We still have 6 prizes left. Here we go. What do we got,
You
Kate?
just walk off to the side, sir.
What do we got, Kate?
All right.
We are now giving away
Disneyland.
Disneyland private party for 4. Here we go.
It's pretty good.
Ticket number 677-426. There we go. Yeah, love this guy.
The weed
Disneyland.
guy.
Weed guy. We love it. Hey, what better place to go
That guy
than
smokes.
Disneyland?
We smoke weed every day. Way to go, sir.
The TV.
All right.
65-inch TV. Here we
65-inch
go.
Westinghouse TV.
677-500. Yeah, with
Way
the
to
baby.
go, that baby.
Oh, that baby's going to see some sweet TV.
That baby's going to have pinwheel eyes like drunk Matt Smith watching all that big TV. Come on.
You know what? That reminds me.
All right. What else do we got here?
Now everybody has had an opportunity to pick one. So with our 4 left. Barry's Tickets, Golden Ticket.
Oh, this is good.
You get to go to a live event.
Go wherever you want.
Go wherever you
see
want.
freaking Bieber.
A live event. Taylor Swift in freaking Indonesia.
Yeah.
It's going to be incredible. Here we go.
Don't get caned.
677-251. There we go. Heavy pet dogs. You're going to the Barry's Tickets Golden Ticket.
Mr. White Guy in a tank top. Let's do it.
3 left. Vegas. Or, you know what? Let's do the Rock and Brews. The Rock and Brews Food for a Year. Food for a year. We got 3 left. Here we go.
And drinks.
677-495. Yeah! With the tattoo. You're going to Rock and Brews for a full year. You get free food. Look at that.
Tasteful tattoo lady in
All
yoga
right, here
pants.
we go. All right, guys. One of you is getting a trip to Vegas, 2-night stay at an MGM resort, $100 in amenities, plus a gas card, plus tickets to the iHeart Radio Music Festival.
Both these guys are sleeved up on their right arm.
The other one?
Both of them.
Both of them. The other one is getting a 57-second shopping spree to the Dodgers clubhouse store.
Oh, and you can really move.
Here we go. Do you both like the Dodgers? Yeah? Okay.
Because one's repping Lakers, one's repping Chargers.
Do you both like Las
And the
Vegas?
Raiders.
Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, how about that? A little
Yeah, the guy's
Charger
got a-
Raiders showdown.
Guy's got a Raider hat.
All right, here we go. This is for the 2-night stay in Vegas. 2-night stay in Vegas. 677. Who's getting divorced? 246. Yeah, you're going to Vegas, and sir, you got the 57-second shopping spree.
Way to go.
Beautiful.
Thank you, everybody.
Congratulations,
what a
everybody.
wonderful, wonderful set of prizes to give away.
That was great radio.
A round of applause to the winners who are not you. And if you love that, you're gonna adore the next segment.
57 seconds.
The very next segment in Great Sports Talk will feature the $10,000 giveaway to one lucky listener.
Whoa!
and Matt Money Smith, prize master, Ray Combs of Family Feud, will be giving it away.
I think you got to give away the 10 G's. Everybody's looking at me. They're all angry. They didn't win. Look at her. She's like going to beat me up or something. She's all upset.
We'll negotiate during the break.
Yes.
We'll be right back live from the Vans headquarters. Woo! Thank you, everybody. Clear.
Touch base. Your own personal Jesus.
Sabemos que va a estar picante, pero ojalá y valga la pena y nos enchilemos.
Estoy aquí con Julio Urias. Julio, hoy lo que tenemos es 3 tacos que vamos a probar. I've heard that you love spicy food.
Pues a ver, la verdad me gusta bastante picante, pero pues esperemos que valga la pena, obviamente, el picante.
Today we got Chef Christine that's going to bring us 3 different tacos for us to try and to taste test and see who can handle the hottest taco.
So the first one we have is a carne asada taco.
Sí pica, pero sí se puede aguantar más todavía.
The second taco is a carnitas.
No, sí está picante, pero sí le va muy bien con las carnitas, la verdad.
The last one, that's going to be the spiciest taco. It's our al pastor taco with Chef Marito al pastor marinade, and on top of that is a lava salsa.
Perfecto, vamos a ponerle limón. Está picante. Bueno, pues ya probamos los tacos y la verdad sí estuvo un poquito picante, pero yo pienso que para hacer esto más divertido o más extremo, por así decirlo, tenemos que probar la salsa, pero con una cucharada.
Si te atreves, entonces.
Yo me atrevo, no sé tú, pero tú empiezas.
Yo empiezo, ¿cuál? La más picosa.
La que tú quieras.
Ok, pues esta. Your turn now. Your turn.
Se acabó el tiempo.
Hey,
Nos vemos.
Well, in 2022, I had a great time going back to the Elks Club in San Pedro, where I'm a member, and it was newly renovated, and it was awesome until they put me in an Aquaman outfit and made me jump into the pool.
Easy. It wins in a rout. A root. Blind guy wins a TV at the slide bar, and it was incredible. And obviously, he's not driving. Nobody happened to drive him, so he was taking public transportation. So I'm standing out front of the slide bar talking to a bunch of people after the tour stop is over, and I get to watch him get onto a bus, obviously, you know, with the cane and the stick and all that, and the TV and everybody's reaction. That's number one. Number two, I think Golden Road, maybe. Golden Road, wildly underrated. Parking was an issue, but when we had the train, it was our first time at the Glendale, Los Feliz area, kind of Golden Road there, and every time the train went by, the entire place, and it was just a very cool communal bonding moment.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeart Radio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeart Radio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Hey, I'm Bobby Miller, and this is Nice Tweets. Okay, so this first tweet, Jokey Locomotive. Still thinking about Bobby Miller's debut fit. He became the league leader in drip before he threw a single pitch. I appreciate that one. I try. This one by Place Holderuni. This guy always looks like he's about to drop the hottest album of the year. I appreciate that. Maybe something like Lil Durk's album or some like Futures. Bueller's Day Off. This outfit is fantastic. Thank you, Walker. Kimmy213. All day I've been trying to figure out who he reminds me of, and it finally hit me. Daddy Yankee. We'll see you this Sunday. Woodrow 258-79247. Hit a single off him in travel ball. Lucky I wasn't out there last night. Let's try it again some other time.
He's on another level. Perfect pitch there, 100 miles an hour, and he got caught looking.
Mash 831. Dang, Bueller's Day Off doppelganger. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe it's a pants. Brandon 07491902. Yeah, just love to see it. 2 former Cards playing pitch and catch again. Big leagues business. L's up. It's nice to finally be able to throw to that guy. At Smoothie_22. Just needs his 2 chains next start. One of my chains actually broke. I got a new one, but that one usually falls off when I try to throw with it. Kayla Shoemaker. The girls are yeeshing. Okay, kind of stealing a little yeesh from Walker. Hey, thanks guys. I appreciate all the love. Hopefully we can see you guys soon.
Petros Papadakis and Matt Money Smith.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We're headed toward the end of the show, but we're going strong. Why? Fuerte. Why? Because we have things to give away. And we have many people here. We have a great band. We're going to party here all the way at least till 7 o'clock.
No doubt.
Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck coming up at 7. A big thank you to Ricky, who's working hard on the stream with his tank top. We love you, Ricky. And Social Matt and our whole team. Thank you to Dave Weiss and our promotions people. Matt, This is the big $10,000 giveaway.
So here's the way we're going to do it, everybody. Hey, you finalists, listen up. Because I don't want you freaking out on us, okay?
It wouldn't be the first time.
This is going to be an elimination. I'm going to pull out each ticket, and you'll be eliminated one by one.
Eliminated.
And the last ticket standing is the one that wins the 10 grand. So when I call this first ticket, and you think you won the 10 grand, no. You're the first person eliminated, okay?
All right.
So here we go. I wish we could give 10 G's to all of you.
And we got like 6 hot chicks.
Yeah, we do.
We got...
These chicks are hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot chicks.
Yeah, and we got some dudes. And,
we got some weirdo dudes.
Yeah, some weirdo dudes.
Hot chicks and weirdo dudes.
We got a V-neck guy.
V-neck? V-neck, we got freaking Hesher guy.
Yeah.
We got Elvez.
All right.
We got this guy.
These poor people are all hot.
So here's our contestants, P.
All right.
Max Chang. That's
Hello, Max.
Chang. All right. Hey, let me tell you something. I'd become real religious if I could go to Sarah Church.
Yeah! Take me to church.
Thank you for the rim shot. We got Dylan Lopez.
Yeah, Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like he owns a reptile.
I, too, am a block-headed Eastern European like Lori Polkowski. Lori.
I thought you were Jewish.
I am part Jewish. Okay. Also, Eileen.
Come on.
Porter. Is it Carolina or Carolina?
Carolina.
Oh, Carolina.
We dance. Jump and
Carolina.
prance, Carolina.
You've never heard that before, have you, Carolina? Here we go. Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Hey, Elizabeth. Nice curtsy. Way better than Markle.
Our monosyllabic Ted Dill.
Nice, Ted Dill.
Ted Dill.
Ted Dill.
Bryant Marino.
Marino.
And finally, Lindsay Goldman. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Is that Lindsay with an A or an E? With an E?
Lindsay, here we go. All right. Ready, Pete? Here we go.
Okay.
Our first person eliminated. You will not win the 10 grand.
Oh,
We're
this
so
is gonna
sorry.
Be walk of shame.
Yeah, it's a big walk of shame. Here we go. Ready? I am so sorry to do this, but you know what? It's great for us. 741-959. You are not going to win the 10 grand. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Shame. Walk
sorry.
of shame.
Walk of shame.
Walk of shame. Walk of shame.
Our next eliminated contestant is 741-965. 965. Oh, yeah, we got all the chicks.
Walk of shame. Walk of shame. Walk of shame.
Here we go. Next elimination is 741-966.
Oh,
Lindsay!
Walk of shame. Walk of shame.
Go on, Kate.
Shame.
I want you to be responsible for some of this. Our next eliminated contestant is...
God, it's got to feel terrible.
741-961.
Oh, God,
Eileen! Oh, we're down to 6.
At this moment, it means nothing.
Here we go. Our next eliminated contestant, 741-958. Oh, damn it, Sarah Church.
Oh, the church is falling down on its knees. The big top is crumbling down.
Here we go, Casey. Our next eliminated contestant is 741-962.
She's out. She's out. Fullerton's best.
And we
is gone. Let's go, Chargers.
We are down to 4.
Oh, for the final 4.
Oh, they're holding hands.
George Mason, Syracuse.
Right. We love this beautiful quartet, but if you're 741-960, beat it.
Oh,
no! Lori Polkowski.
Oh, the Eastern European.
Here we go. 2 dudes and 1 lady. Oh, Carolina.
Dance.
Here we go.
Jump and prance.
Our last eliminated, our second to last eliminated contestant is 741-957. Oh,
Chang!
Chang is out.
Chang is out. You're out, Chang. Look at those calves. My God, look at those calves.
Oh, papayas.
How did you lose?
All right, P.
Jesus Christ.
It is the monosyllabic Ted Dill.
Ted Dill.
Ted Dill.
Versus Carolina
Owens. All right. Do you want to have a conversation with him, P? Should we draw this out?
Yeah, get over here. What do we got?
Here we go.
Yeah,
Let's, come on.
Come
over here.
Dill. Get over here, Dill.
Okay, yeah, come on. Let's have a chat.
Here,
let's have a chat. Let's figure out what's going on.
Don't
here.
put them on. Just talking.
Let's get a vibe.
All right. What do you do, Ted?
Sell medical equipment.
All right. Is that pomade or gel?
Yeah, basically.
Nah, it looks sweet. Sorry, I didn't need your mic.
Glad you like it.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
And the V-neck you went with today?
Yeah, V-neck classic.
And you look fabulous.
Thank you.
Where do you live?
Costa Mesa.
All right, he's a local.
Give it up for Ted.
Were you involved in the smash and grab at Gucci yesterday at South Coast Plaza?
No comment.
All right. And Caroline?
Hello.
All right.
Yeah, Carolina.
Where are you from?
I am from Moore Park, California.
Yeah. Moore Park. Let's go Musketeers.
Crap room forever.
And you're a Coug?
I am my parent. I am a cougar mom.
All right.
So I'm a cougar.
All right, stop running away from the microphone.
Here.
Yeah, no, there you go. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's too much. All right, and you're very excited to win the $10,000?
I am extremely excited. I'm sweating like...
Yeah, no, we all,
That could just be the sun.
That's the price you pay for great sports talk.
Possible.
All right, Matt.
Are we ready?
This is the moment of truth. It's either going to be Caroline from Moore Park or
Ted
Dill.
Dill.
So this is for the elimination.
This is whoever wins. Yes, one of you will be eliminated.
Okay, so
when you are eliminated,
you know what?
How are we going to do this?
How do we do it? Let's
I don't
figure
know.
it out.
Dill wants to know.
Let's figure it out. How do they do it on the pageants? Do they do you are the first runner-up, or do they do you're the winner? And then the first runner-up is like
do. Second runner-up is Miss Puerto Rico, which means
So there we go.
Yeah.
So there we go. So here we go. So we're going to eliminate the ticket that we pull, which means either Ted Dill or Carolina Owens.
If your ticket is pulled,
you're loose.
You've come this far only to lose.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I got to make sure I got both tickets.
It's terrible, but it's the way the cookie crumbles.
I got both
Hey,
tickets.
I just work at AM radio. You think I like
All right,
myself?
Here's how we're doing it, P. Pick a hand, P. This will be, you pick a hand, this will be the eliminated ticket. All right. If you are number 741 964, you are eliminated, which means
Let's go, Byron.
Carolina.
Way to go, Carolina! What are you going to do with your $10,000, Carolina?
Oh my God, this is amazing!
Yeah,
What a bucket! Wow!
Yeah!
Thank you, Petros and Buddy! For the money!
Only half of it will be paid to fuel your car on the way back to Mormon.
Exactly right.
God
Love
bless
you,
you.
Carolina.
Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, everybody. We'll be right back. Enjoy Fast Times, and we'll wrap up the show next.
It's the summer.
It's a summer.
Reach out, touch faith. Your own personal Jesus. With a rebel yell, she cried
Sabemos que va a estar picante, pero ojalá y valga la pena y nos enchilemos.
Estoy aquí con Julio Urias. Julio, hoy lo que tenemos es 3 tacos que vamos a probar. I've heard that you love spicy food.
Vamos a ver, la verdad me gusta bastante picante, pero pues esperemos que valga la pena, obviamente, el picante.
Today we got Chef Christine that's going to bring us 3 different tacos for us to try and to taste test and see who can handle the hottest taco.
So the first one we have is a carne asada taco.
Sí pica, pero sí se puede aguantar más todavía.
The second taco is a carnitas.
No, sí está picante, pero sí le va muy bien con las carnitas, la verdad.
The last one, that's going to be the spiciest taco. It's our al pastor taco with Chef Burrito al pastor marinade, and on top of that is a lava salsa.
Perfecto, vamos a ponerle limón. Está picante. Bueno, pues ya probamos los tacos y la verdad sí estuvo un poquito picante, pero yo pienso que para hacer esto más divertido o más extremo, por así decirlo, tenemos que probar la salsa, pero con una cucharada.
Si te atreves, entonces.
Yo me atrevo, no sé tú, pero tú empiezas.
Yo empiezo, ¿cuál? La más picosa.
La que tú quieras.
Ok, pues esta. Your turn now. Your turn.
Se me acabó el tiempo.
Hey,
Nos vemos.
Well, in 2022, I had a great time going back to the Elks Club in San Pedro, where I'm a member, and it was newly renovated, and it was awesome until they put me in an Aquaman outfit and made me jump into the
Easy. It wins in a rout. Blind guy wins a TV at the slide bar, and it was incredible. And obviously, he's not driving. Nobody happened to drive him, so he was taking public transportation. So I'm standing out front of the slide bar talking to a bunch of people after the tour stop is over, and I get to watch him get onto a bus, obviously, you know, with the cane and the stick and all that, and the TV and everybody's reaction. That's number one. Number two, I think Golden Road, maybe. Golden Road, wildly underrated. Parking was an issue, but when we had the train, it was our first time at the Glendale, Los Feliz area, kind of Golden Road there, and every time the train went by, the entire place, and it was just a very cool communal bonding moment.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeart Radio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeart Radio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Hey, I'm Bobby Miller, and this is Nice Tweets. Okay, so this first tweet, Jokey Locomotive. Still thinking about Bobby Miller's debut fit. He became the league leader in drip before he threw a single pitch. I appreciate that one. I try. This one by Place Holderuni. This guy always looks like he's about to drop the hottest album of the year. I appreciate that. Maybe something like Lil Durk's album or some like Futures. Bueller's Day Off. This outfit is fantastic. Thank you, Walker. Kimmy213. All day I've been trying to figure out who he reminds me of, and it finally hit me. Daddy Yankee. We'll see you this Sunday. Woodrow 258-79247. Hit a single off him in travel ball. Lucky I wasn't out there last night. Let's try it again some other time.
He's on another level. Perfect pitch there, 100 miles an hour, and he got caught looking.
Mash 831. Dang, Bueller's Day Off doppelganger. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe it's a pants. Brandon 074991902. Yeah, just love to see it. 2 former Cards playing pitch and catch again. Big leagues business. L's up. It's nice to finally be able to throw to that guy. At Smoothie_22. Just needs his 2 chains next start. One of my chains actually broke. I got a new one, but that one usually falls off when I try to throw with it. Kayla Shoemaker. The girls are yeeshing. Okay, kind of stealing a little yeesh from Walker. Hey, thanks guys. I appreciate all the love. Hopefully we can see you guys soon.
Reach out, touch faith. Your own personal Jesus.
Lance, our executive producer. Thank you to Ronnie Fascio, our engineer, Ricky, and Social Matt, and Dave Weiss, our promotions man, for putting together great sports talk. We are so grateful
Great sports talk
for our community, and we really appreciate everybody coming out and being part of the summer tour. And congratulations to Caroline.
Yeah, oh Carolina.
Fibrons, who won the $10,000.
I do want to shout out Cam Webb, our man who produced. He did all of our sound today.
Thank you, Cam.
Thank you, Cam. We appreciate you, Cameron Webb. How about Fast Times, the best freaking band? We could not thank them enough. Last minute they came through. Whiskey on Mondays, and they're playing the Canyon a week from Saturday. Coaqua. Holy heck, is this stuff great. This coconut water from Coaqua is incredible. Make sure you grab some on the way out, because no doubt I'll be buying a whole lot more moving forward.
And Bert
Weiner, he's still alive. We survived.
We appreciate you all, guys, and thank you so much for listening. We'll be back on Monday for a 4-hour show.
See you later.
At 3 o'clock.
You're clear. Thank you, guys.
When you want
Good job, Ronnie.
Dodgers,
Thank
the
you.
only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
Matt Money Smith here with a big smile on my face, because I'm talking.